njibia Chimonye dị nsọ nara ekene njibia Chimonye dị nsọ nara ekene njibia onye 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 dị nsọ Chimoye ọma me nara ekene njibia Chimonye dị nsọ nara ekene njibia Chimonye dị nsọ ike mmeri dị n'ọbara Jizọs 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 ike mmeri ọ dị n'aha Jizọs ike mmeri dị n'ọbara Jizọs ike mmeri dị n'ọbara Jizọs ike mmeri dị n'aha Jizọs ike mmeri dị n'ọbara Jizọs ike mmeri dị n'aha Jizọs ike mmeri dị n'ọbara Jizọs ike mmeri dị n'ọbara Jizọs ike mmeri dị n'aha Jizọs ike mmeri dị n'ọbara Jizọs ike mmeri dị n'ọbara Jizọs ike mmeri dị n'aha Jizọs ike mmeri dị n'aha Jizọs ike mmeri adị n'ọbara Jizọs ike mmeri dị n'ọbara Jizọs ike mmeri dị n'ọbara Jizọs birikwe ụtụtụ ọma ehihie ọma mgbede ọma depending your time zone anyị ga-adị ka echi maka na echi adịghị agwụ ka anyị na-agwa gị ọ bụrụ na isonyere what are you waiting for? Click the like button, subscribe, comment, share. If anyị na-ekwu na nke ikpeazụ if you are just coming across our channel for the very first time, you are welcome. This is Kelenna TV. We are live and we are direct, bringing you the gospel of redemption by your doorstep. If I make common sense, the reason I'm running my ife. Ife karanye gas school or maka ife ị na-echefu. Oya ka iji wee nọdụ. I just want to make common sense as always. Amaka mere all lovers of truth. Amaka mere all supporters of truth. Anyị jebe anyị ejeru. Anyị naba anyị nara ụbọchị njọ okwu apiro. Amaka mere anyị niile. Don't forget consequences when men deliberately undermine the truth. I am depopulating their population. It's a task that is ongoing. Debunking their lies, following them. debunking their lies and setting the record straight. I am not a freedom fighter. I am a preacher of the gospel of redemption. Speaking truth is my business or my hobby. Setting the record straight is my business or my hobby. Aka against heavenly immigration border control on another. I want if a Mazi Nnamdi Kanu kwuru program ama mgbu oge. Please kindly touch the like button on mgbu oge. I want if a Mazi Nnamdi Kanu kwuru na ọ bụrụ na your enemies is happy with what you are doing. I want to that you are not doing it well. Mana mgbe ọbụla for your enemies, they happy with what you are doing. Ya bụ na ife and I will show you one evidence. Kemgbe niile ọgụ a ji ada na Finland, ndị jara ọrụ notice me. Kemgbe fa si arụ ọrụ a, IPOB organization of the sacked DOS, or former Mazi Nnamdi Kanu DOS, they are now happily sharing your brujas. And the evidence is because you are not doing it right. Amaka mere unu niile, amaka mere unu niile, amaka mere unu niile. Lucky amaka mere ya ọjọọ Ugochukwu nnọọ, Mercy nnọọ, amaka mere unu niile. So ife a now na-egosi na unu adasịa na ya daa ya, that is ya, botch. Because the enemies, they are happy with what you people are doing. They are happy. Fa kwesịrị ịdị na-ebe akwa. Fa kwesịrị ịdị afraid of your oneness, your togetherness. Fa kwesịrị ịdị afraid of what you are ditching out to the media. Fa kwesịrị ịdị afraid of face ya nọ now, because na face and they are their own, but they are not. They are happy because you people have failed woefully, completely woefully. And the evidence when they are rejoicing. Who sent you people? Man, I am Amboga here. I just want to prove to you that you people have failed. Oya Kafaji, let's celebrate. Now let us go to X from the proceedings of today. Mazi and Joko, they ever ready. Defend your way.
This is the
Galurian Fidelis, Amakamele.
at the end. There will.
And a Kalasis were not monitoring the Hoga.
Everything went so smoothly today. Really.
Ekpa Joko. All freedom fighter cable.
Very interesting.
I go back to the all Milo. And the Ira Akabiana. I go back to the all Milo. And the Ira Akabiana.
We love you. We love you. We love you.
Ada, I want to hear you.
Nneka izuka fa na-agba izuka a na-agba mgbe niile a sị na izuka mma na nneji mana nke a bụzi izukazi mma na mgbasasị izuva abụghị izu mgbasasị nke a bụrụ izuka mma na nneji nke a bụ izu mgbasasị mgbe niile atọ n'ịgba atọ n'isu izu nke a bụ izu mgbasasị ndị 20 million ebe nwoke mmadụ difend chagoro onwe ya ji arapịa ka o je zuo ike a na-agba izu parrots
Odogwu adịgo ka ọ ga-adị.
ife isi ya
Yeah.
Nnamdị ọnụ fere ole ebe ga-eji wakpo ụlọ ọkụ.
So please, Mazi Benchus, please go and give us the update of what goes on today in the court. What happened today?
Well, today is another wonderful day. For what has come today, it really shows that our Prime Minister knows what he's doing. And he's really, really prepared. And all the things the prosecutor denied him from giving up, presenting to the court, but today he has all the opportunity to present it.
Okay.
And bring many, many, many facts that lead to this very nonsense charade that the Nigerian government is behind. But he tried to put everything into rights, especially today. Do you have any other thing to ask about what?
Yeah, we can see the court procedure today was differently. Because did you have anything to say concerning what he was asking the judge?
No.
The woman who was laughing the first time trial, because I think he said to the judge that today you are not laughing anymore because he doesn't have evidence to show. So
yes, this led to the time the prosecutor tried to undermine him, asking him what is his actual role in the Biafran government in exile. Then he.
Okay, what is his actual role in Biafra government in exile? The prosecutor was asking him, what is his actual role? Prosecutor,
he tried to express many things, how he was, because he was the spokesman of Biafra. He did not identify himself as a commander, while the prosecutor was indicting him of being the commander of the Biafran Liberation Army. He said to him, my role is to speak to my people in order to make awareness of what is going on within the territory of my own region. I cannot keep quiet, and my people is being slaughtered for nothing.
You're right, because he did mention that I can be commander in Europe and at the same time a commander on the ground.
That's correct.
So it can only be one side and get the messages and the news.
Well, na prosecutor say, Doreen, no sound, no video. There is video now. Are you not seeing video? Oh no, the video has after that. The video of what I'm playing. Oh no, other affair. None of my affair from my end here. Who else is not seeing the video? Who else is not seeing the video from his end? I can see it from my end here. Okay. 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 Dialogue. Yes. Now, the prosecutors here, according to our brother, Kedi, your actual role na Biafra Republic government in exile. Also, Niabu spokesperson, a voice, na create awareness for ndị abroad. Ka ndị ụwa na-afụ ife ndị be anyị na-agabiga. Daalụnụ. Ka mba ụwa na-afụ ife ndị be anyị na-agabiga. According to him, Osina Presecode say na-asị n'ebe a commander of Biafra Liberation Army. Owere na-ajụ ya, ma bụ commander na Europe, bụrụ commander na homeland. Ị na-anụ ya? Ọ kwadoro akwado. Ọ bụrụ ọtọ.
That people on the ground are giving to him. So
even when he was asking the prosecutor if at all he has any chance to laugh over him again today, because last time the prosecutor was continuing bullying him by laughing when he was trying to express himself. Today, he used the whole thing on the neck.
In the sense that that is just a bullshit. What there is no fact on what we are saying. So. And today we can see that our Prime Minister also tried to mention since the war have started in Biafra land.
Yes.
Over 80 years.
He
Since 17
to everyone to see that the way Biafra is being slaughtered is not something that anybody can tolerate it. Mm-hmm. He lost his uncle. Some of the members of the people, the charity commission, charity foundation he's running.
It's foundation, yeah.
Foundation. Some of them is being slaughtered. That's why he can't just wait and allow them to do whatever they feel.
And our PM also did mention about we telling our stories, because you cannot be here in Europe or anywhere in Western world and telling us what is happening.
Yes, he go further to tell the court that this court have every right to tell Nigeria that they have gone beyond what is called by holding the people's rights of being a member of a committee of human rights organization, but they are not doing what they
abiding by the law.
They cannot be into that such a charade and keep quiet. These people will be dying.
Yeah, as may I ask you just one simple question? As a here, the Biafran, someone who is fighting for Biafra, did you ever witness the war? How is the Biafran war affected you in general?
Unfortunately, I can say I'm a victim of that war. I was a kid when that war is going on. I don't actually know what happened, but I'm partially a victim of that war when the war was going on.
So that means you can only tell the story of what happened.
Yes, I read it from the history, and my parents took me from all the way from Port Harcourt to the down east, where we originated come from.
Yeah. Thank you so much for this short, brief interview. And with time goes on, we have more to present.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So,
people can use it the wrong way.
No. There's nothing like using it the wrong way. Just to have know what you're feeling and how you feel about what happened in the court, and what you think that will come out of this court and all the process Simon is going on. So that is why I wanted to ask you your feeling and your as a member of the government,
America,
not of United States of Biafran government, that was declared in Latin in 2024. Yeah.
I better not, because I have some experience about it.
Why?
I don't.
You don't like? Okay, thank you so much.
Right, that is that. He wanted the man to say something, but he declined, which is his right. Yes. More love, darling. Now let us go to yes, the man don't want drama. He don't want drama because there is a whole lot. Maybe Eggman Lando to edge contact so the man do not want drama. Now let us listen to Lasuba. Okay, let work a one, can you kele Unasano begin na afio. Gini na afio ihe nka ukwu na ụka. Wetin be this? Gini bụ gini that is a trouble. Kedu ihe a na-akpọ ya? Ife mekitiri nke okenye n'ọnụ okenye ka. Nna unasano gini bụ ihe nka. Gini ihe pụtara na-arịgharị n'ihe a. Taa nke okenye ka akpa. Just listen.
Achọrọ m ya megbu oge na asị m ka m kọọrọ m attention ọnụ n'ife mfụrụ ndị USB melụ na court today. Ritual ha mere na court today.
It's always USB.
Emele onye mere no laws mele.
Mana ife ị ga-ajụ onwe gị bụ Mazi Ekpa Njọkụ gasịa pụta kwado USB a, they have been fighting. Let me just put it this way. No, gasịrị no pụta kwechiri kwado USB a. We have so many of them n'ọrụ, especially those fighting this USB now. To them personal, what is going to be their fate? How kedika their supporters, their followers, kedefa kafa ga-esi na afụtafa ndị ya na-akwadofa in fighting USB. La Mazi Ekpa Njọkụ gasịrị n'ọpụta na wee fa n'ọrụ n'ime that same USB. Kedu ka ha ga-esi ga-feel after all this madness? Kedu ife ga-abụ there? That is, how will they feel? Because Mazi Ekpa Njọkụ have not told them that he has nothing to do with USB. So, in whose interest are they fighting this USB for? Eko ji adị mma, na mmadụ na-ese okwu mgbe ụfọdụ ma ụnụ na-akọ ọnụ ịkọkata ga-akọrọ n'ere maka aka ji emesi dozie. The way fa ji fight USB emegide ife amaokwu settle tomorrow and they move on with this USB. Kedu ebe fa ga-anọ? Kedu ebe ga-abụ their fate and their followers? Hey!
Yeah. Lozu onye melienu. So ha nwa ihe ha bụ n'obi wee mee because na before ha na-abịa ije afabia ha kwadoro ọfụma. O nwere nke na-awụ ha mechaa ochi ha azụ na court. Ọ na ochi ha azụ na court, ọ na-anọcha ebe 10-15 minutes before ọ pụta. So nwa ọ mekwara tata nke awụ nke
nna nwanne onye ji n'ọgwụ ya gwọọ ọgwụ ka Mazi Ekpa Njọkụ pụta. Ide ọgwụ gwọọ ọgwụ ka ọ pụta. We do not care ntu o si wee pụta na ihe anyị niile bụ ka ọ pụta. Ụmụ dibịa anya nzu agasị nọ na be anyị fa bụ ọgwụ ka ọ pụta. Maazị Nnamdị Kanụ ọnọdụ ya na be anyị, gịnị mere na ndị dibịa na ha mere ọgwụ ka ọ pụta? Nna gị ụnasị na gịnị bụ the problem? Why all this madness?
ugboro ịtọ na-eme. So ana m achọ ka ngosi unu na asị na Lozu kụwara aka oyibo and ebe o jeje kụwa aka oyibo ahụ ụzọ moto si ebu ọbata obi apụ ọkwụ na afịa ebe na-akụ ibe Lozu gwanụ akụ ibe olelele ka unu wee fụ na akụ ibe a na ote na-ahapụrụ ya ọnwụ ife aja ọsọ nọkete jegolo n'afịa ihe nwa iwe ha kwadoro nnọọ ọfụma Okwighọtago na-enya ife awa akụ Igbo lelele.
Kedu ife ọ na-esignify mgbe ọ bụ na ebe ada mmụọ ada ndị mbụ na ndị egede? Kedu ife ndị dibịa gị gwara gị nọọ ya bụ ka ife a signify? Kedu ife ha gwara gị? So mmadụ ama ngozi akụ Igbo, maybe akụ Igbo ahụ ọkụwa ya ka ọ taa akụ Igbo ahụ emebie. So onye gozi akụ Igbo kụwa ya ma o mebie ya taa ya maka na ada dị ọra mma na round, ka ọ bụ na ọ kwesịrị ịtụnye ya na dustbin. Ukwu na ụka
Emechara na kọtụ fụta
and ọ sịkwala Pastor Rose na-agwọzi ọgwụ nke iji akụ Igbo
pụta ebe PM ya esi pụta wele akụ Oyibo lelele n'enyi ya ọnwụ na unu n'anya ọ na-afụ ihe awụ ihe ma akụ Oyibo ọnwụ eziokwu na
ndị ọgwụ gwakwa ya kedu ihe o menoziri, kedu ihe dị ọgwụ menụ asị ada mmụọ ada ndị mba na ndị egede ọjọọ ga na-awara eze. Ekene m mmụọ mmụọ niile ị na-akpọku na Finland. Ekelele m mmụọ hibere Finland, mmụọ hibere afọ, mmụọ hibere eke na ihe ikere ihe niile na-ekenesịa ị marọ ife o signifyịrị mmụọ ahụ agwọrọ gị.
Atị na ndị be anyị na-eyi uzu akụ Iwe were eme sọntin.
Gịnị ka eji
mana ihe eji n'akụ Iwe dị mma ọnwa akụ Iwe lelele
ọ bụrụ na eyuzigbere nke dị mma na-esi mba laa akụ Igbo dị mma ka eyuzi.
Unu wọchị unu afụ na akụ Ibe a na unu na-anya akụ Ibe a unu ya afụ na akụ Ibe awụrọ ife tata ọkwụnụ fụrụ ya. So since ka ha na-ebugharị akụ Oyibo a iji wee gwa gị datị na ihe ahụ
na-ebugharị dị akụ Oyibo since maybe na fa achọpụta na dị akụ Oyibo adịrọ mma.
Ha nwawu ndị USB na ha kwadoro ọfụma.
Nge nwa akwado dị ọfụma, ịkwado dị ọfụma. So ịgbara aka were jee ihe niile ị na-eti ada mmụọ ịmana o nwere okwu Igbo na-asị na-afịa onye na-azụ ka ọ ma mgbe dị afịa ji anọ. Afịa onye na-azụ gị na duru nnọọ ka ọ ma mgbe o ji aba. Nwekwazi okwu Igbo na-ekwu na ndị anyị fụrụ ife niile na-abụrụ ọgwụ na fa amara ọgwụ fa dara agwọ. In fact ọgwụ na-atụ ha very easy. Amarọ m kategori nke lasibasi eso ma o so na kategori ndị na-ekwu okwu ọgwụ mgbe niile ga-ama ọgwụ ka o sozi na kategori ndị na-ekwu okwu ọgwụ mgbe niile ma ọgwụ. Biko kedu kategori nke o so?
Unu n'anya unu afụ ọkwụnụ fụrụ akụ Oyibo a ọkwụnụ fụrụ ka ime awụkwụ ihe ma akụ Oyibo ọkwụnụ fụrụ ka kọlọ ya dị
Kedu ihe kọlọ a na-esignify?
ọkwa ịghọtago ndị ihe nji wee na-egosi unu ife a ọnwụ na unu n'anya unu afụ ya because ọnwụ na unu fụ onye akụ Oyibo a dị na unu na-enye anya unu ya afụ ya before ọkwa unu fụrụ ya achọ nke unu fụ ya ọfụma ọkwa unu fụ ka ime akụ Oyibo a
tụtụrụ ya n'aka n'ebe ada mmụọ ịtụnwa na egwu tụtụrụ dị akụ Oyibo n'aka asị ada mmụọ tụtụrụ ya n'aka gosi ya na kamera ị na-eme
so na akụ Oyibo ahụ
ụtụ ya atụ ụta
ka ọ soro nwere ndị a chọrọ ka ọ bata obie pụta. So ha emegide ọgwụ niile ha kọrọ ọbata obie ebe mmadụ nwere ike ibulu akụ Oyibo lelele wee bịawa kọtụ n'enyi ya ebe
na ife echetagoro m ihe sef nwanne anyị nwoke a na-akpọ akụ Oyibo Nsugbe ọkanọgwa ya hope is good.
Mmadụ nwere ike ibulu akụ Oyibo lelele wee bịawa kọtụ ka ihe o bu n'obi.
Nwaanyị mara Eggman ọra na kọtụ na-ajụzi onye ji akụ Oyibo ga-adị mma ife ọ gara ife o ji ya ife o bu n'obi mana ọ mara Eggman ọra ahụ ọ madịrị Eggman kedu ife o buru n'obi were kuo Eggman aka ntị.
And before you made this kind of thing were mara na-ekwu ife ime.
Oke ị chọrọ ka ọ gwa gị na ya chọrọ ịkụwa akụ Oyibo a maka freedom of Mazi Ekpa ọ bịakwa gị ị ga-ekwe ya kụwa ya ị ga-agwa ya kụwa ya kedu ka o ga-esi agwa gị iji ekweje ege ihe ọ na-ekwu ọ na-abịa nso ịga ya agba ọsọ.
Kind of thing awụrụ isi nwere ike ịpụta ihe awụ obodo Oyibo ka anyị nọ Yeah, what would you kind?
I know she littered the floor. It was in one basket. Yes. Mana Mazi ma ọ bụla basket ya dọrọ. Ndị nwere aka ndị tụwapụrụ aka oyibo ma reason. Mana amaghị m ihe aka oyibo anyị ji wee buru ya n'isi.
So I Jimola when I galos. Nangozo la Bugolo Fanani, commander in chief of terrorists. Yeah, metre how GC have blue. How now?
And all the got you okay. Over there one una se one again the middle one. Ọ kwa semi chu nwoke ka oyi ife a kapọsụ semi kapọsụ semi kapọsụ ụmụ nwoke ka oyi ife a oyi nnọọ nke ụmụ nwanyị ihe a semi kapọsụ ne with jean ya
ngozi ọla beze lelele na-esi ndị nọ n'otu ngozi ọla beze lelele.
What if na adị aka oyibo a what if na akọwara ya maybe you know ife ha na ha kpebiri na asị ka akụwa ya ka Mazi Ekpa ndọkọpụta then ịpụtago na fighting the pro-sex. Hey, nwaanyị nke a dị ya ike gwụkwara
onye asị ilele wee pụta onye aka ha ya esi were na onye nna Chimeka famara akwụnụ na-afụ na ụmụ ike anyị ji aba
ndị Arab mere press release ndị Arab ndị mere press release Jinaduru Amaka Mele wishing our PM all the best and the God bless our DPM for not replying all these evil entities, but she is focused on the mandate. Chineke ga-akpọ ndị a. Chineke ga-akpọ ndị nzama ọkụ. Daalụ nne Amaka Mele. Ọkwụrụ na afịa ife abụ ndị a mere press release. Ndị a mere that a criminal act.
Then I knew me guy Java. Akono flofa. Akono for kumi face a shine. Akono for the joy. Akono for the joy. Akono for kasi amuke. Aha. Umu ibo mo se water.
On the press release. Chiomoko, it is now high time. This woman kọwara anyị onwe ya. At least she should have pity on us and reveal her real identity to us, because I am no longer comfortable with this her look all the time, because I do know no why no man nga ya ba no kata o man nga ya bi buru isi ina akozi nna isi ko ihe na abo onye be bukata o si nna ihe aga na akozi moko. Why am I seeing her the same way? She should try and reveal her real identity to us, at least change the style. We have had enough. The thing is like becoming like faceless people. She is always appearing the same hair, the same thing. Why am I ever? Review why you afro? Why? How many afro come with it? Get me.
Abai biana be na heje ebe cho hi so we se photo bia ki video ai. Aba bia video ai asengu say. I want to eat it. Because I'm on live. I'm on live. I'm on live. I know side, I side. Oh, I side. Okay. I saw go down on that song go down with a video, man. And maybe you must here.
Lady, what's I living home as lady? Oh, man, on having home as all this old Gen Z, who want to get cars. I don't know, as going to here. You can't jab. All in all, and then I'll be here. Eh? The boy and I say, I am home as imagine. Who want to get cars? Imagine home as give me that. The work order.
How do I send a photo?
ife a ka ha ji na-agbagharị na-akụ gange na-akụsa asịrị nne ka asịrị ka fa dị mma ya na-agbasa asịrị na-akwụgharị ha ekorogo bụ nwoke Maazị Ekpa Njọkụ ji wee mere nna dọta their own side. That is it. Simply because maybe because Maazị Eggman interviewed that man ka ọ mara ma eji aje ekuchata something Friday grab all the man Korea daughter did their side. Nah, hey.
Major of life, eh?
Now let us go to Lasuba. Video properly. That video will link to that press release. I want to head a carry connect. It's okay, boss. If you try boss, you gotta go. We ask question to anybody. The government to you about your USB declare the question. Now I don't be everywhere. I don't do like that here. I ask anybody question. I ask anybody question. Anybody. So okay, if you look at Dr. Ngozi Orabe's question now, you better reconnect. Take what time? Present your truth. We can ask anybody question. That is why you have independent media. I don't 3 USB in Buro. Which you get where? You might have an idea mono. Believe on a platform. Thank God you have reconnected. Reconnect with who? Not here. Oh, stable. You fall back today, you fall out tomorrow. Here. As you have reconnected. I want to know a question. Yaka Haji, a question and comment. You have reconnected. Okay, I reconnected with you. I'm one number. Michael Dalo. So she don't know some churches pray with coconut. But she don't know. She don't know. She don't know. She don't know. She's just a troublemaker. Now let us listen. From here, and we're connection. I will not more than side in Biafra Unite. I will not, I will skip it. That's very disgraceful something if I go with their phone. This what happened here with connection to it.
Keke unu dị ama na ụbọchị unu gara ọfụma unu afụgo ka o si aga aka Chukwudị ụmụnne m aka Chukwudị ya aka Chukwudị ya sịgị na aka Chukwudị ya ma na aka Chukwudị ya so unu mara today Albert Obi
ya ka anyị ji ajụ kedu side Lasuba na-anọ ma o so na ndị na-ekwu maka ọgwụ mma ọgwụ ka o so na ndị na-ekwu maka ọgwụ na-atụ gaa ma ọgwụ ịmara enwe two categories ọ nwere ya bụ mgbe niile ihe ọbụla ị mere abụrụ ọgwụ and onye a na-eme na ọdịna ọma ọgwụ mana ọdịnarị ọgwụ atụ ya nwee ndị na-eme ọgwụ fam ọgwụ so amara m category nke o so somebody can help me.
bidoziri idefend onwe bidoziri idefend onwe mmiri ikwu onye ya na chi si je na onye ya na ụbọchị si wee gaa anya na-emezi so ọnwụ ihe nwute because ọnwụ na ị na-ege my video is my My video is coming out. Our video call voice. Okay. So I want to know nanya. After that na nanya. Nanya. After na obosta amaka. Obosta malama in a way that na obato bien. Hey, tata de walk-over. Mmadụ na 1 2 3 tata mmadụ ịtọ ndị bịa by witness. The first one reporter. The first one reporter. But the first one onye DOS, dog of sellout. DOS dog of sellout group of company 1 and 2. Baba Osiale today. Then
Nande DOS. Sorry about that. Nande DOS Baba Osiale. Anyaka na ajụ. Why? Let's continue. And that's na kedi handle nwoke ma. Kedi handle nwoke ma. Lawyer Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Kedi ha na-akpọdo that man. I would like to see as na okwuru okwu banyere Mazi Ekpa appeal. Kedi after that lawyer. Kedi ha na-akpọdo that lawyer.
Ajụjụ ọbata obi ejụrụ.
No, not a lawyer. O nwere ihe akpọrọ one. Nnaemeka Ejiofor.
Mr. James, your voice is not coming out.
Okay. I am not against you, just that some people we are like going against you because you did not say their mind. Don't misunderstand me, Mazi. For I have been standing with you through since. Okay. Now I understand. You I am truly sorry. Now I understand. Some people, like at times I ask after people. I gotta go. The reason why I enjoy after people at times, sometimes on a no sometimes maswa maraju because I'm a fan and more for them and do it I understand that now more for them and I don't understand you again, and it is normal. It will not always be the same. It don't go this with you every time. Honest with him when imagine that the truth is now one-sided. So maybe I'm not trying to strike balance. Behind the is not one-sided. Or if we can do for anybody, just ask question. So sorry about that if I misunderstand you or if you misunderstand me too. If I never more for that and I like I'm try camera second so when you go on if no when no fuzzy onye I like her or where you are no know so then you come Kelena TV have deviated even no can whether if when the declaration happen it's equal no mirror you come and tell me and you will try the reason there is leadership I am a kana chiachi how I run the governor so I must not like everything. Mana fani di nkwado ama enyefa nkwado fani di kwa prayer mmejiri fa prayer to make sure na fa arụ ọrụ fa ruo n'isi njedebe maka na ọ dị easy the ọrụ fa bidoro ya unexpectedly na ọkwa n'enyi ya meetie ọtụtụ sabotage so ọma ndị easy mana with time and then improve. That is why some people would ever say, okay, then TV, why are you sounding like this? But you now you are saying we are no longer a sovereign nation. On what about sovereignty? If I can go with the declaration, my problem in the Bible at times many of us need to over speed, Baba speed. Before money some of our leaders say about speed. If I know from onset about notification. Redeclaration happened. The next thing is to notify Mbowa. No, there is something that happened in Finland. Sovereignty. We are now a sovereign nation. We are now a sovereign nation. Man, never. And I cannot come and fight for everybody fighting the sovereign nation. I will try and down the mind of Onyabana. My name is Ekpa. Which la master prophet that day. Or the one talk, I will go and forget before. I'm going to comment either, which made me to call your name. I'm going to comment either. Yes, I remember that really well. So, over there.
Of our brothers and our voice, Mother Pota. Voice because no more na poto mo ajani because no more na pota.
Exactly. O Trump mo obro onye obala like ife do na Trump leme. Mana ị ga-achụtụ n'ihe achụtụ. Ị ma nchụtụ n'ihe. Do you lee like ya bụ join your opposition. Join your opposition. Onwe ife ahụ ọ na-eme, ọ ga na-emeta, i were ya gbaba ya takụ. So some things you see happen in the normal thing. Man, if you got this if I ain't a kumba with if Eggman name, they are Eggman who deceive guru. How far? How will they see what Eggman is doing now? Because some of them may have ego more than Eggman. Some of them cannot descend so low. Need the name if Eggman name now. Eggman have succeeded in building dangerous demons. That is more greater than him because he have surrendered to peace. If I in a kumba, the same way Candini and just surrender to peace in no distant time. Go and write it down. All of them, they will surrender to peace. Then, if one day they feel music, Mazi and condemn more redeclaration. Kayamana reason no you just condemn the declaration. The declaration his plan. It is. So everything about the declaration went well. He must thank those that made it possible. And those that made it possible. Like Chumo Okoma, those people that went to Finland and all of a sudden they fall back. Those who fall deep, those who is currently standing in the gap for themselves. Because Mazi Banjoko never sent them. Saying what Mazi Banjoko did not say. Mazi Banjoko, tomorrow, Mobidozie can never those that made the declaration possible. Can never be come na their lives. Can never fagano. With this, their current press release, where will they be? You know, yes, I remember everything, and you see how I came in that day. You see how I came in. I understand that it is good, normal, for us to exercise faith. Yes, there is nothing wrong. Namadime faith exercise. Speak faith. Speak boldly. Mana reality remains reality. Like now. Like now. Like there is even now. But we can speak faith. I cannot join you fighting USB to declare because of your own personal hatred to where Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. Then you want Kelena TV to come and support you. No. Hatred is fueling what you are doing. I cannot support you. Ogugu 247 Putra. I remember advising him. If he walk out to a TM put in a TCM, all of a sudden it's a template. But what is the template that you know? You want to now. Can be now, hold your corifini now on a copy now, we do for some calacono. So obviously I'm more joining yoga because he was an insider. Mana because na no nanya kapo yor upon your we why na your Omafta, I don't join here. By now, what if I did? So on outside, I will continue to behave as I am outside. I will continue to ask questions. And I ain't going to answer, but I have to do the force. I am telling you, all if I can do anything, this new DOS, many of you are maniano, or the old one, many of you are maniano that they failed. Many people are maniano that they have failed. And all that failure before whether they are sacked. And you wouldn't ask. Nakano admitted no the repetition against Mazi Ekpa Joko. The past DOS, the repetition may protest. This new DOS, why na farman the countering ifa the SDOS as no ifojo federal. Takano edero. Ifa anyane itipempo Ghana ihe abo opportunity. Especially now, his court case in Abia. Emmanuel nwere ike ọ bụrụ na ndị a dere ka ihe a na-akpọ ya the repetition countering the old petition Kanu and the SDOS dere. Emmanuel ọ bụrụ na fa dere counter petition, there is every possibility that this DOS that went to testify na Finland, there is every possibility na Famanga or na Faruo, they may not be allowed because they when counter opinion or counter letter or counter petition from what they submitted. That is why when I see some people now, don't talk like this. You are a member, you are an insider. I am not a member. So the only thing I will do here is to tell you the truth. If you don't like it, there is every possibility now the counter petition. And we can Monday have a court. Have a good court, Abia, and we can allow. But what happened? They did not write it. Tomorrow, the lawyer send the greeting. Man said, now they cannot send the greeting. Or lend the corona. Man said, now they cannot know about the new DOS. Then you want me to know that. Or lend the corona.
Biko nyere m aka ọ na nwanne m nwoke ya agbanyụ ihe ma ya agbanyekwa ochi ihe azụ pụtakwa Mr. James man ihe echi ha azụ okay ọkwa efugo
also for recognition. Also recognition. The Tembona first time, the same case. Filed the petition. Orumbe case in Aga on first time. Because petition padre, the reason why AGWMF invite Bona in the petition, they may have included no one to those where that they are going to come to testify and the father for their contact. Then the case here had that first time. It is not about any recognition about him cheating. In fact, recognition can have for evil. Their own the recognition can Finland for evil, not for good. Father repetition, tinha their contact. First they were contacted. Father and court because they have volunteered to be sabo. Let us come and look him to his face and sabotage him face to face so that he may know how deadly we are. That was what happened. Let us sabotage him face to face so that he may know that we are dangerous and deadly. They went there. So, and in the test, some of them around Finland. So, appeal the prosecutors may contact them. Now, appeal was sitting to her. Do you have anything to say? Answer, yes, I will come. so that I will sabotage him face to face again. Origin, no. So the sabotage is not, forget about any country. Recognition recognition. Let that kind of recognition never happen. It's an evil recognition. Evil recognition, you are sabotaging a man that is busy defending your land, telling the world what you have been going through even before amalgamation. Is that a recognition? Is that what you call recognition? Upon if any no na Chike dozie for years. When you want to go case in international court, that is, when you want to go case abroad with Isiocha. If you bring a case in Germany, go, they eat money. They want to hijack our fund. Or if I even bring their place, kindly touch the like button. I am a preacher of the gospel of redemption.
Mr. James na na comment section, the mice na my voice na pota. So money ya pochi ha kwazi na. So onye nke unofoka I see where the bomb.
Obro na brain again na arụ with this current development banyere the XDOS. Na fact I gara na Finland to testify against Mazi Ekpa. Obro na brain again na arụ. If you still have anything to do with them, guys here, imana yabo man like Oluku. My brain again na arụ. Brain again na arụ. He got 440. Don't forget. Now before that Mazi Ekpa want to overthrow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Ekpa over Nigeria agent. No agent of Rogers Okorocha, agent of David Omai, agent of Southeast governors. Today, who is Kedonye Gabo Inefanya and the Lema Zeba and Jokwanya, Kedonye Yirigi as an agent. Kedonye the agent. In fact, Obodo Bongo, as bad as Obodo Bongo did not appear in court. But those he came to save, they appeared. They want to tell him to his face, I am a demon. That is what they have just exhibited. I will do him deliverance very soon by blocking him because they call it honor very far from deliverance. He is very, very far. Honor very, very far. He receives one son. Honor very, very far. Honor very far from receiving the Holy Ghost.
Can be the good debunk. Ono for kaisi we debunk yawo asirenda bia kwa.
That nonsense if for family. Kona about debunking. And the one here in Nanya bo that is your very engineer. That shameful display. The so-called professor display. One year in an brain behind that shameful act. And Dutch go for goodness. I one year should reveal her identity to us because personally, I am no longer comfortable seeing her with the same attire year in, year out. No. She should now please and reveal her identity to us. I want to see her in another, or he change clothes, at least he change this year. With you. And I have there. Since I have known her, this I am no longer comfortable with it. A man such is here. Your problem is. Can he fresh air bag because if one happen to enter this hair, if Lasuba enter this hair, she is going to occupy it with this already occupied head. If you occupy it, deliverance again are very, very difficult. So it is better that we may see you in another form and shape. So that for destruction.
Munda chọrọ hijack no but be cheno ya draw easy like that. Why that na oya ha draw easy.
I understand you, my brother. What if opposition? Opposition them man. Opposition to this point. This is not opposition. This is wickedness. What if na fan Mazi Ekpa expose opposition not the just like what you see happening in Obodo Bongo. I heard that Atiku Abubakar said something about subsidy. Obodo Bongo President Ghana replied. He said something. That is opposition. Not opposition fighting the same cause. It's not opposition. In other if the DOS in a opposition, opposition, okay, you can tell me now if I have with Mazi now they can have opposition. They can do opposition with Mazi now they can. Because now some certain things they may try to implement it on their own. So don't compare the wicked act Fabidoro from canon to canon, father of Mazi Kanu, to the SDOS. In fact, after Kakachim Panoro, they are still doing the work of Sabo. After Kakachim Panoro, Obro farm then for just slide, that is allow this thing to just go. If they allow this thing to slide, nah, man, they are going to testify. The mother will be like, the child, no, mother, but why you were after people will now begin to think. Some of you are there, I got a sign. Then for just allow this thing, or the impossible, then for just allow it. Without some discussion. Man, they still went there because they are demon. That is not opposition. They are now talking about institutionalization. They want to introduce I will understand that. This wicked act, my brother, it is not.
Easy. I don't know based in Finland. I'm how true all day. I'm how true to
No. Just leave him. I will not curse him, but I just want him to understand. Oh, yeah, but the problem. Mazi Ekpa said that he is going to be their end. Their end, their hope, blocking our people from listening to his message. Obey no dia mgbe kwuru na social media no when commander wear phone anybody see where na social media so saying that he will be their end he will be their end but na is going to speak for itself. That is what it is. Rap ndị ọjọọ chọrọ to waste ya. In fact, nwere opposition n'ebe Mazi Ekpa mana they preferred wickedness over improve to ndị that they meant well. They choose part of wickedness over improve ndị be anyị. Mazi Ekpa was here broadcasting. Na agwafa ọ na-atụ egwu na ama mkpọgị terrorist maka nwere onwe gị pụọ n'ụzọ. His work speaks for him, and that work can he speak now as we speak in Finland. Okay, he said he will be their end. Man, in order that no agent of Southeast governors, no agent of Nigeria, in order that one. But man, what you are not. This is your about their end. Because you have seen that they are not doing anything rather than sabotage.
onye enwere ihe amabeghị m ihe m ekwu amabeghị m how truth ya wụ ihe dị na ọwa eziokwu ka ọwa asị nọ Finland na ọwụ na o nwere ka nsi ama na ọwụ na ọ nọ Nigeria ọwụ na ọ nọ Finland and ị mana si
oh yeah, but the problem when you know that he is not an agent, why are you lying to people that he is an agent? Okay, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu nyere instruction that you people should give him slot. Why alone any slot? Or preferably leave him alone. On a dog desire ya or then na see if ko potra part vote of no confidence. How long I drag that thing? Ozi bera senior slot. Why alone any slot? Unenyebi order, nyebi condition. Deliverance again not very far. And I am seeing it. Not very far.
Watch this woman.
Not very far.
And they man fire Finland. Yeah, because I am an agent of darkness. I'm a Nigerian government. I don't kick no Jana. Jana. I don't go Chicago. I want no Jana.
It'll justify evil act DOS this SDOS. Why not justifying Canon Takano? So you are equally justifying petition Canon Takano best of same feather. You want to condemn Canon Takano, but you don't want to condemn the DOS. He did not just start with DOS, so Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The first message, the disobedience from BDs. In our side, the DOS. But you want to condemn Canon Takano, but these two people made the same thing. Canon Takano wrote petition. DOS wrote petition and protest. Then you now choose DOS. And they want to condemn Canon Takano. Makana actually DOS in Oro. If I have a problem with the leadership, uno mandana chiachimeko na they calm down. No carry everything for your head. The DOS, they were making you people to believe that time that they are getting information from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu direct. Imarona for many years, na fala Mazi Nnamdi Kanu adiyewu. I pity some of you that is very close, attached, so much glued to Ndino. They can easily deceive you, making you to believe that they are hearing from their organ, whereby they are not hearing from their organ. They lied to you people. No far with the right channel, na far underground. Today, how far? It is now very clear that for many years, from that man, his name is deceived you people on social media. They don't speak.
That comes out of it. So please, I am sorry. Do not hesitate to let me know whenever my voice stops coming out. That I can be able to refresh my system. No matter how many times it happens.
I want a statement to why I'm in the actual this.
Egu na ala hola, mam ke wode egu na ala hola. Amazi nke wode egu na ala hola. Hey, ikuku na. Hey, yeah, we are naming it when we will be at the moment about it. I had a full video.
Now they are Jesus, they are Jesus. They are Jesus become a womanizer. Where can some of you can now that you should slow down? Because there are you cannot ask questions. Look at because the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. opened the eyes of IPOB towards Nnamdi Kanu until he was kidnapped. Then I that was asking question. Some of you that was blind then, if you want to ask question, some of you that were blind, he is my Jesus, he is my savior, personal Lord and savior. I ain't cannot hear. Your savior is now a womanizer and a criminal. Imagine. Ịnụrụ ife a the same egwu a na-agụnị bụ the same egwu Krola video that I played some hours ago. Mgbe ndị USB declared ya na-emere onwe fa interview when they were happy and excited banyere the court proceedings into ife niile si wee gaa. Egwu ahụ ị na-anụ mgbe a ndị nke a nọwa nkọna ha jara one side were na-enye olu the same time ka ife a na-eme. And ya ka m ji wee gwa gị na ọ bụrụ na trumpet sound na ndị niile a na-abụ abụ ndị niile a na-ekwu ugbu a jeje hellfire because their heart is far from God. Korea movie, dalo. Their heart is far from God. What if I am over So his cabinet jailed him. But those that wrote memo protested against him, went to court to testify against him. Their hands are clean. Okay, now. Manaya deba. Asa na oboro obosi nwata kwafuru mmanụ ka a na-eti ya ife na obosi ọ kwapụrụ ogre. So ndị testify, ndị gara na court testify ya, ndị repetition protest ya, testify ya na first court, gaa second time testify, ndị nke a their hands are clean. I think I will do that. I'm gonna please. I think I will do that. At times, when you bring out time to explain to them, actually it's hard difficult to understand simple things. Now that they are wicked, now anya n'isi ebere ihe a dị ka ndị USB a bụ ndị n'ebe a ihe niile efuru nwaanyị a na-eme ọ na-abụ abụ amana obi ụfụ. God cannot answer this kind of prayer. God cannot answer this kind of prayer. God cannot answer this kind of prayer and worship. I have just done that, Jimmy. Kizuike.
Heavenly Father, you are wonderful.
Okoma na go Heavenly Father. On go the 20 million. They share the 20 million na go praise and worship. If they can share 20 million, 10 million of farm then go share 10 million. If they can share 20 million, they can equally share 10, even 5 million. Na last time I with 20, but this time I with 5. I took Nandi, I might give their way. This time I with 1 million. But I did I with about 20. Can you do 1 million? Na keep on give 500,000. Na dia Maludo, the how with about 20. What I did 5 hours then I. They with 20 million, they with about 50. And those that collected 20 million, they can actually collect 50. A 20 million man share. 20 million man share. And to them, far feel that last week have just forgive and forget. Hey, they are on a very dangerous path. In fact, Eko Bakapana Bagadi area. So far feel no na last week that is your sins are forgiven. From today, everything becomes new. So next to be fact, last week have forgotten about that 20 million. That is all lost to go memory. Eh? Hey, and they can verify. So in their mind, she have forgotten it. They are now saints and angels. I have asked this question before. Maybe you'll be far that they can actually play Nwayi Isiocha. They cannot. Obosi oga happy food. Oh, jide di opia ya am. Jide Nwayi. Owe jụọ ya ha really identity. N'oge na-adịghị anya ọ ga-eme.
Worship Lord, for you are wonderful. You have the whole world in your hand. Hallelujah. Whole world in your hands. You have the whole world in your hands. You have the whole world in your hands.
Please kindly touch the like button. Please kindly touch the like button. David Dalurian Makamele. Chukunna yaka ya very dangerous. I ga na kweba. I ga never. Nelefa. We go there here, they watch them. Now, they're very happy. Now, grant interview among themselves. Thinking that they are praying to God. Because God cannot hear you. Slow deliver here.
He delivered Paul and Silas. He delivered Paul and Silas. Paul and Silas. You surely deliver us.
comment on
Hey, again. Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning from wherever you are watching.
Press release.
Nwada Obi from Biafra Republic Government Magistrate and Direct. And here we have Biafrans standing next to Honorable Bryson Okoma, the Minister of Brigade. The court session has ended. And of course, we are going home with joy and hope. So, Honorable Dr. Bryson Okoma is going to give us a brief update on what. Take a listen. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Some things is hanging from there.
Today is August 19th, 2026. Here at
Some things is hanging.
Sorry, August 20th. Yes, sorry. Today is August 20th.
Now, listed.
2026. Here at
the other one. How good.
Several remarkable things happened. The first section was
yes. Well, I think it's better now.
A false witness, for that matter, who came, bore false witness against the atrocities our people are subjected to in Biafra land.
Leka all amu iko tai. On amu iko tai.
And made several false statements.
Onya ifere dị n'aka nke a nyere n'aka nke a ka na-achọ onye kụwara
evidences, shied away from assigning responsibility to who actually is responsible for the crisis, where he chose to blame the people that are presenting solutions to the problem. Then after that, we had an expert witness who appeared to have been very constructive.
All this kind of update be fine either. Or nonsense about what you participated, pretending as if you knew nothing about it.
He spent the least amount of time because he wasn't saying anything controversial, right? So the prosecution didn't challenge him, the defense didn't challenge him. It was a pleasant session. Then after that, another witness came who was a journalist that visited Biafra land.
In Enugu.
In Enugu.
Yeah, you visited Enugu.
So again, a lot of talk about sit at home. Yes, but at the end, PM asked him very organized questions, including asking him questions about how he obtained visa to travel to Nigeria. As it turned out, his initial visa application was denied, and after which his second application was approved. Now, if you hear me say that, you wouldn't immediately understand what that means. What it means is that because Nigeria didn't thought he would be favorable to Biafra, so they declined his visa application. Through backdoor,
Nigeria was assured that he was going to write against Biafra agitation. Then they gave him visa. Now he went to Nigeria, made all these false allegations, including that Sitaton investment in Biafra land. Now again, you trust our PM, very smart guy, very spontaneous. I haven't seen anybody as spontaneous as PM.
He have not seen anyone spontaneous as PM. Okwadoro akwado. Oh ya ka faji, many of them were hate ya. Ya ka faji were hate ya. Not that he is an agent or bon confana akoro.
So PM asked him, can you name one or two investments that Nigeria made in Biafra land before sit-at-home? This sit-at-home that is stopping investment, that has turned people's life upside down. Can you name one or two investments that Nigeria made in Biafra land before sit-at-home started? He couldn't name any. So the witnesses, and he retracted. Okay, like these are people that witnessed in the first trial. Now PM asked him specific questions to know whether he still stood by what he said in the first time. She's reminding me that 2 times he changed from what he said before to what he's saying now. So that alone is self-contradictory. So he begins to so as per how he got his information, since he's not resident in Nigeria, PM said that he gave this journalist, Father Mbaka's contact. And of course, everybody knows Father Mbaka is about.
According to reports, no that journalist, Ogra first, he deny visa. Opposite and the DOS away for Oroku Yenya visa. Then a Mazi Banjoku were contacted for the Bacania. At least someone who Enugu Koga for Fanambak at least. Contra on the go from Onyoka. If you got your mobile, Califo, you ever Fanambaka. Califo, you ever Fanambaka. According to report, Lawyer contact, the man Agazi. The man who's the buying or the casino contact is here a map powerful. The DOS. A map powerful Amazon man they cannot return or their media and publicity. A map powerful. No rule buying contact is a map powerful go on the hotel. A map powerful West Asia easy. Farmers capacity will call. We're link here the man with one family they know. Or the journalist. I'm not more wine. The journalist here will roll in will cover the family will cover Mazi and Joku. The report probably more powerful. So that is why at times for the divine. How am I a more powerful? Okay, now. According, this is what happened. The man or the woman testified in the court. In fact, to some point, Biafra United, man, oh my God. Oh, my boy, download when they get here, I have some part in Ghetto. Even Biafra United, Kowara. You know, if you don't know, if you don't know, it never. Yeah, go to the coach of that I made it happen. To go here, the guy that got you're not called Nigeria. I said, Cassiaba. You're not that load. On I pay me if you don't know there. But let's continue. Hey, Mapa Wafala cannot know now. Oh yeah,
it's a very important message.
Most popular man of God back home, and he didn't contact him, and so that means he's not really looking for the truth, right? So that is significant. Then this evening, PM took a stand and narrated our history, right from 1860 to 1914.
Was not 1816 to 1914. History. Mazi Ekpa Njoko narratory. Last week gwara ụnụ na ọ bụ Chioma Okeọma na di ya bụ ndị nyere Mazi Ekpa Njoko evidence o ji defend onwe ya na court. From 1816 Igbo history, Biafra history to 1814 ka ọ gịnị ka ọ gbara ya. Ya bụ history Mazi Ekpa Njoko presented to this current day. Some of those things, nwoke a na nwunye ya Professor Amaria.
To independence, and according to his narrative, first pogrom against us 1935, 37, then 45, 60, 63, 66, then 67 to 70, from 70 to 80, 81, 82, 83. He kept going year after year. He kept
Mazi Ekpa Njoko gara year after year. Onya ka ọ ga-abịa ilesi anya. Some ụmụ idiots. I said, nah, you see, he say you want to end the DOS now. So the DOS had they are fighting for freedom before. We are looking for somebody that will say that I want to end you. Kafalo baziogo. Ike ọrụ gwụ nwata. Ike ọrụ ya mma. Ekelekwa m unu.
Kept going year after year, up to 85. Things that happened before 85.
Okay.
He wasn't born. He was born in 85, and all of us cried.
Okay.
Including PM himself, but we urged him to.
Including him, he was born at 85. He told stories about what happened at 85. All of them cried. 1985.
Which he quickly regained his composure and went from 85 to 90, 91, 92, 93, 2000, 2001, 2002, including in 2005 or 6, a cartoon of Muhammad done in
Please don't touch the light button.
Denmark
Please.
is a neighboring country to Finland. How does that translate to Biafrans being killed back home? Right? The other instance is
Donald Trump.
US war. No, US didn't mention that, but it's important to point out that when US started its war against in Afghanistan in 2001, right? Most countries in the world, they burned the flag, American flag. They burned George Bush's flag. But it was only in Nigeria that people had to be killed. It was only in Nigeria that they killed Biafrans. So this pattern has been there. The PM took us all the way to 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 12, 13, 14, Chibok girls abduction, and then how Buhari was represented negotiations around that, and then how Buhari became president, and gradually how these mass killings, which spread across the north, how gradually they shifted from the north to the Middle Belt and to Biafra land, and now to burning churches as part of the, PM always spoke about the 1989 Abuja Declaration, which was the agenda-setting conference they had at the instance of Organization of Islamic Conference. From that, they started attacking churches in Biafra land, and eventually talked about all the killings, including Onyendu's family killings, including Ojiriva killing, including
massacre,
including Aba, including
NSAS,
all of it, right? So he went through that, and frankly, he has a remarkable retentive memory, right? He was saying all this without looking at anything. So, I mean, PM is a gift. And of course, we have two great men, Onyendu, for Christ's sake, and his son, PM. So we should all be happy. We should all be happy. And anyway, just to summarize, PM continued to say all these things with extreme conviction. I don't think anybody in that, any of the judges would be judging, would be doubting the authenticity of what he was saying. And then every now and then he projected his questions and remarks at the prosecutor. And you know what? He started by saying that the prosecutor would render an apology to him, and that the prosecutor at the end of this
no what prosecutor no render apology to him. Not just the prosecutor, including the man that came to testify, the journalist.
Trial, we see that Nigeria scammed him. Yes. Right? Nigeria, he's a victim of Nigeria's scam.
Yes.
That's what he said. So, and we are hoping that by the time this trial is ended, again, one thing is clear. They don't want to look at the evidence. All these gory killings, people being throats being slit, or even heads being cut off. This court doesn't want to see that. But I'm telling them that these are images our people, old, young, children are subjected to. So if finished adults are not willing to look at them, why not toss out this case? Why not say you don't have to? Because if you cannot watch the crime we are facing every day, why are you dealing with our case? So it's another reason why they don't have jurisdiction on this case. This is just basic, you know. And then English too, sometimes the translation, it can be screwed up. And, you know, above all, we don't have problem with Finland. This case is between us, the jihadists, and Nigeria government. Why are they not here? Is this not a case of selective justice? If there are multiple parties to a case, and you are trying only one person.
Comfort now.
Anyway, we are hoping that Finland will redress their part, their step, and do the right thing, dismiss these cases, apologize to our PM, and pay him compensation, and recognize our right to self-determination. Yes. Because they killed us city after city in the north, and sometimes the killing spread across multiple northern states as if it's pre-planned and choreographed, and then gradually shifted down south. Before, when they were killing us in the north, we never did reprisal attacks, and then they shifted from killing us in the north now to killing us in our own homeland. And then, I mean, as human beings, at some point, you have to stand up and say, man, I've had enough. And that's where we are. So PM ended it with...
She is not just their member. She is now their leader, their controller, their head. She is now their head.
Saying that the ultimate solution to what's going on in Nigeria is having an independent Biafra. With an independent Biafra.
Mazi Ekpa confirmed to them that the only way is stop if an enable in with it when and the Araka na Boyamba, no Nigeria agent, and then the Araka were supporters.
Biafra will be able to collaborate with the North, with the West, and North, of course, Europe, right? And then jointly we will confront jihadism because it's a threat that all of us will face.
Please kindly touch the like button.
The other. But definitely, these people, they want to conquer the world, and they wouldn't spare anybody. Eventually, people will confront it at different times. But the earlier we recognize this threat, the better for all of us. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Journalist, thank you very much. Journalist.
Ebee hijack ọbata obi amadị m onye ndị DOS fourth administrative and the DOS third administrative will be about witness today. So the man bịagoduru na o nwere ndị nwere conscience. Ọ dị ndị a na-egbu gị n'afọ gị ọnụ.
Ndị DOS sendri.
Eziokwu niile. Ị na-ele mmadụ ibe gị anya. Ma na ị na-ebo ya ibo. Ma na ị na-ekwu awụrụ eziokwu.
Makwana onwe ihe dị iche nke na ndị SDOS ya. Ife niile ị na-ekwu na social media o nwere evidence ọ bụ dị ibo ka ị na-ebo ndị mmadụ. Ọ bụ dị ibo ka ị na-ebo ndị mmadụ. Saying that the last na ndị DOS ya na fa na-egbu mmadụ n'afọ ọnụ ọ bụ dị ibo. Why denying the declaration that happened? Or Abugboro Fulani, the chief commander of terrorists, no evidence. Makomre, one of your video, I think I have not played that video yet. Ebe na say, no when they recruit through. Nande na each person for 300,000. Kafa were ba Biafran army under Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. I from the video. Each person for $300, 300,000. And then a first badge in moto na egburu febu. Second badge na egburu febu. No na third badge ka iti beziri mkpu. Ọbọbụdị boki na ebu ihe a. Iji evidence i present we ụdị ife aha na ezu ezo. At least ndị dị safe. Why na nwere any of them pụtara kwuo? Na-eche mgbe na ọgwụgwọ ife dị iche between England and the DOS. The only thing dị iche bụ na ha bịara to testify before court. Korokoro Mazi Ekpa Njọkụ. The only thing dị iche bụ na you are not testifying in the court. You are publicly testifying na social media. And then enwe public judgment and the public opinion.
And they plowed.
Imagine.
Ojoka. So I better go to Kosi, man. According for the brigade government is the propaganda.
Kosi women or toto. Kosi women or toto. So and let's continue.
Ngozi Orabugoro Fulani na ndị otu ya. Otu mmadụ si
Ngozi Orabugoro Fulani a ọ bụ dị Igbo ka ị na-ebo ndị a o nwere ife dị iche nke na ndị DOS ya. And if I were ka arabụ nke achara ugo, let's go.
No, we wake up. We binye ka ọ bịa hijack ọbata obi. Amadam if that lady plan nature.
No, but I call or hijack your Batobie. So to them, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze want to hijack Obatobie. Now, what are they doing? So far for that, Ngozi Orabeze no chore hijack Obatobie. Ngozi Orabeze are no one a court. For one day, no in a court. Nazi a place. role showing that they want to be noticed in the hijackers. Or for the reason why Lasubaji were deceived Wofa into issuing that senseless press release. She is the brain behind it. Nangozi Orabeze Chore hijack Obatobie. How they debunked the propaganda from USB government. If any man na emero wefa, fast no USB government send lefa. Onya na oro onwe fast than onya achore hijack Obatobie. So out of that desperation, Yakapaji web that disgrace themselves. They got no akụkọ.
Amanda Ngozi Alabeze extra mile. Iji follow destroy Robert Obi.
Extra mile talking about Obatobi for something he knew nothing about.
Native. Amanda no when he kill a hola. She must to make sure not completing the mission. Make sure not completely. So this morning I will appointment by 8:30.
This morning, I found an appointment by 8:30. That appointment about Kafagada appointment if it has nothing to do with court proceedings or Ebalime court. Appointment about Kahagada were display of shame in the name of press release. Or yabo appointment if I were this morning. Listen, found an appointment this morning. She even spend money. Listen. Maka the appointment. Okay.
They will a taxi.
I see coach.
Because I want to train, may meet up.
Oh, will a train or man meet up. So on the in a hurry, ya could use what I spend extra money. On your money go to in a double. Kedifo na rush to accomplish that disgraceful press release. If I call a rush. Or they are rush to witness court. Mba. If I rush that meeting hangara. So now if that's disgraceful act. If I call a rush, uregaba, yako jibini noge, have an appointment, obini noge, or for no bar train, no gaga late, or whatever boss, or whatever taisi, na rush, kiti, you an appointment with the president or prime minister of Finland.
Where will a taxi? We move.
Okay.
We jigide, we lute. Thank God, na lutere okay. So mgbe lutere ụmụnne m anọlọgo ọmụka a na-echezi to self.
Ọkwa ya thank God na o rutere oge na mgbe o rutere ụmụnne ya anọrọgo n'ọya nwa ka a na-echezi eche. So when I tell you that she is the brain, she is the controller, she is the head of that disgraceful act in the name of press release, it is the truth. She is the brain behind it. Don't forget, she said that they counter the propaganda. Dr. Ngozi Orebeze, according to her, Dr. Ngozi Orebeze went to hijack. So for that reason, they have to act fast. And she have said it before now, one of her broadcasts, that let us see how it will go. That Briggy is going to do something. Okay, for now, that be serious because no for people, Branime court, but that name express their joy if you have for Nime court, not what they were doing or discussing when the USB have nothing to do with anybody. They were just expressing joy. Or the boldness far from Nime Obatobia. They were just happy. For that reason, the woman have to now run around into a press release. Oh God, ya can check. Oh God, ya can check. Ya can check. In Alaka, oh, late. as their leader and their head.
Yeah, okay, nature.
Because so, their leader Nwayi Isiocha na France agbogo ha nna ala anyị ga-agadakwa anyị ga-enwekwa press release yo. So onye ọbụla pụtakwala oge fa agbazi ụzọ pụta ha na hụkwuru di ya fa chọrọ ime press release and you are the leader.
Mgbe m bịaruziri I will make the memo. I will work the memo. We present the memo to encounter nonsense ngozi ala bugolo fanani.
Mgbe ya nwa bịaruziri ya ka a na-eche mgbe ya nwa bịaruziri ka eji wepụta the memo ahụ bụ ihe ha hapụrụla phone to counter Orabugoro Fulani according to her. Tamalai, huh? Negent.
Chihuahua delu. No muchihuahua delu. So.
Chidubem no, makamele.
Only fruit today.
Okay.
I got. And I'm happy by seeing that person. I'm happy by seeing that person.
Exactly.
And then manakita case and go.
Surely they will gather because the gathering is not for USB. They will surely scatter in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. Scatter is their portion. Okay.
Nigerian government actually plan B.
Okay.
And the plan B na chachara. I forgot that they can spend any amount it will make sure that Simon Ekpa Njoko Batomie and what their problem. So I see somebody today.
Okay.
And from somebody today. A court.
Mazi Ekpa Njoko did not ask them to do anything. That is just it. Go story. How the debunking came about. Okay, my program before. Actually, we connect with the programmer. Okay, got that nonsense family. Mazi Ekpa Njoko has nothing to do with that disgraceful act because it can't be a man who is battling for his freedom telling them, all these adults, to try and be in one accord to maintain peace, that we are one. How can such a man approve of a disgraceful memo? He did not. And she is the head behind that disgraceful art effort. So you check that program, how many hours? Join Ayanka. It's more good go no chat, 4 minutes ana. On a easy means to go. Very fair.
From somebody today called who checking in a magoon on.
Okay.
Echinine magoon on your phone a court on your.
You man know your one, I will try a by your.
Echinine. Okay.
There's a certain journalist who went to Enugu from Finland.
Oh, story.
And finally,
if Biafra United, I call a story. The guy is very good. They call eco story. Very, very good. Very good.
He wrote an article
If one had download ever
against the Biafra restoration.
Now, go how the memo came about. That memo has nothing to do with Mazi Banjoko. That memo, the brain behind that thing they read, Nwayi Isiocha na France. She is their Oga. She planned it. She moved. She walked up on time. Because of it, she did not board train. She picked ties Goji Wega. That and that they were already there waiting for her as their leader. And after Kobera, Kapa Webtaro, that useless thing they read out, it has been established. One, it has nothing to do with Mazi Banjoko. It is baseless. Two, the head, the pilot, their Oga, Nwayi Isiocha na France. I confirm all that. So and
our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. And that very particular journalist claimed that he met one family in Enugu State where they claimed that it. And then for that
that is that. It has been established how the memo came about. Brain behind the memo. I am telling you, the guy is very good. Or the very good. Of course, if care is not taken away, that he made it happen. So all I know go how the protest and the memo came about. So I'm going to open studio. Please come in. If you come in, make it pam pam pam. Hit your points. Please kindly touch the like button, share the program so that people can see how their memo came about. Memo ndi anyoko. Join is here memo with the Abu Afana. God cannot be mocked. It is not possible. The link is there. Come into the studio, make your comment if you have any. If you have any, come into the studio. And you go. In some hours time, I am waiting code and carry. Even I ain't about the come, Obi-Wan or Makamele, grab the mic.
Dalon, all Biafrans, Kelena, I greet you.
No.
On a drug is so funny where crash, people need a crash for 2-year-old and 1 year, like kindergarten. Teacher, ne feature Mazi is directing doctors and professors what to do by telling them or actually leading them for them to make some nonsense statement. But my joy of whatever that is going on is that you will see that now anybody that is trying to show how relevant they are actually the ones that have nothing to showcase. USB government relax, man, but all of these people now and they want you to recognize no bring you here in charge of a court case. They want to show you that everything no harm up here. And I had as with anybody. We are not fighting you. In fact, I need the aka genyaka. We don't care whether you are. After all your it's our job to make things work. So you don't have to try to show us that you are doing job when that was what you're supposed to do in the first place. Mana nwere ajụjụ enwere ihe sometimes onye ọbụla nwere ime mmụọ eji afụ ihe supposed to ask themselves a question. Thank God that you made justice to that as well. Kedu ka IPOB say claim that Simon Ekpa is the wrong guy, and yet Allah called the guy inside, and then Nigerian government is trying to make sure that the guy did not survive from inside the cell. And now, what was your witness here making sure that thing happened? IPOB, we have been represent in Nigeria. Now, be how would you who is fighting who here? I don't just get it. I can't be in such an organization and such thing is happening, and you still be lying to me that you are doing the right thing. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah. Simon Ekpa is making sure that the world hears your story. In Nigeria, they don't want the world to hear what happened to us. Simon Ekpa made it possible. KBDO international discussion about the genocide.
And the DOS is making sure that Nigeria is fighting for, to make sure that we are not heard. They are supporting Nigeria to suppress us.
Exactly. Kezi, you know, as no taka called injo, or them obiangolem na this thing is that I answer for go too much. And I think now Geluego or no Gelugo, when our story will be told. Can I give one thing before I drop? Today, I was fantasizing on the day the whole African president will be visiting Biafra land, just to come and visit the new nation that was created. I was seeing it today. Anogide, Inuna, Uganda president land, Kenya president, South Africa, onye ọbụla na land na Nebube na congratulate our president Mazi Kano, our Simon Ekpa, and you can imagine what will be happening. Anogide America, the new nation that was born in Africa. Play na by US president and Russia na Kelena. The most important thing is to tell the world our story, not somebody telling the world about who we are. May God bless the United States of Biafra. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, everyone. President India kata one down. Okay, man. That is what Mazi Isiocha is fighting for. And then that is that. The one top. No, Makamele, grab the mic.
Kenan, I greet you.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Go ahead.
Thank you so much. And I greet our brothers and sisters on the mic and those on the comment section. I want to start by thanking those that are in Finland, both from Nwayi Isiocha. It has been from the day one, even before the court proceeding starts, she has been there from the protest till today. She has been there. I want to thank her sincerely. It is not easy. Those that know that is not easy. And from her to the lowest to the highest person that has been in Finland, witnessing this court proceeding live, I want to thank them. And in the same way, I want to thank our Prime Minister that is taking this, like living in his dream, because that is how I see it now. Mazi Simon Ekpa have made it clear before that he's praying and waiting for the day he would take this Biafra to international courts
So it has been his dream, and today he's living that dream. It's becoming reality. And at the end, Biafra will surely get, he must surely get freedom, at least from this sentencing. And again, at the end, Biafra will emerge as a free nation. And I want to thank Dr. Ngozo Abeze for standing her ground, even in the midst of all this trial. At least for me, I have never heard her say, Mazi Simon Ekpa told me do this. Mazi Simon Ekpa called me. Mazi Simon Ekpa give this instruction, do this, and these people is not doing that. She's not living like that, just as Simon Ekpa was not living as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told me do this or do that. The only thing Mazi Simon Ekpa said was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu asked Biafrans to unite and stop fighting each other. That was it. And let me come to this press release. These people, they are just, if you watch the program of this Ada Adosho, if you watch her program before this press release, she was kind of fighting herself, saying that Briggy, we must fight back, we must counter this. And all of a sudden, the next day, this thing happened. So it is not just you saying it, Karena, that she's the brain behind it. She has boasted, and you have shown the evidence that she's the brain. Even if she was making joke about it, that it looked like they sleep in that court, because she came there and she met them. It looked like they sleep there. So maybe she was making joke about it or not, but all is good. She is the brain behind it, because she is the first person that talked about something about it. So that aside, these professors, I don't know in which area they are professionalizing depend on, but what they are displaying now is so shameful. It is so shameful that a woman who cannot speak English to defend herself, it's controlling you, that call yourself professor in English, that call yourself professor, you speak English, you write memos. But this lady that cannot read something on her live program, she always wants someone to read something for her on live program. The same lady is controlling you now, because she's no more trying. She has succeeded in bringing you guys out. Remember, when you guys came out and said you are not fighting anybody, you have no problem with anybody, that Mazi, you people are the legal team of Mazi Simon Ekpa. That is where you guys started. When you break away from Imam Madabo, and you claim that you are the legal team of Simon Ekpa. Are you still on the same legal team today? Or have you added the extra job to the job that you were given? Because you, Bryson Okoma, that is the guy, Mr. Okoma, you came online and told Biafrans that everybody, every department, every group should focus on their tasks. I watched that program on Progress the Analyst. You came online and told every group to focus on their part, not to fight each other. That your work and your group work is to focus on the legal team. Are you still focusing on that legal team? Or are you trying to take over Briggy as a whole? Even though we have not, at least we have moved away from Briggy. I'm no more supporting this Briggy of a group, because every Biafrans, we voted to move away from Briggy into USB. You guys were cabinet. You guys voted on it on a live. Mazi Simon posted that live, posted that video where you cabinet people voted for to call in to choose a name for our country, and finally you guys voted for United States of Biafra. And 2024 November 29, it was declared. Even some of your group at that time was saying that you are the one who declared Biafra, not Dr. Ngozo Abeze. So after dragging who declared Biafra and who did not declare Biafra, you are still telling us today that we did that you did not declare Biafra again, that we are still in that USB. You called yourself a professor. Those all these things we are doing online. I want to ask you a question. Does it make sense to you? You guys should stop this deceiving our people. Those that don't know what transpired that time, some of them might believe you, and I can see the expression in you guys. For you guys to align with this woman that have cost all of you, not once, not twice. This Ada should have cost all of you on a live program, and today all of you have aligned with her in desperation, because that is what I see. You guys are desperate to get followers, but believe me, you guys will not succeed in this pattern you guys are going in. Mazi Nnamdi says, tell Biafrans the truth and they will follow you. Are you guys telling Biafrans the truth? Thank you so much, Karen. And our PM, I pray that soonest you will rejoin us and you will take us higher to where you left us. Thank you so much, Karen.
Thank you. The one top. Great. No, Makamele, grab the mic.
Yeah, Mazi. Good evening, Kalena. I'm happy to see you again today.
No.
Thank you, Biafrans. My greetings to all the Biafrans. My greetings to Biafrans in Finland, those who went to assist our PM and stand with PM and standing with Biafra. May God bless you. May God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless Tatonga Zarabeze. And may God see our PM through and see Biafra too in this case. Because Simon Ekpa being in prison, Biafra is in prison. We all are in that prison. And that is why we call upon the Most High, who have the power to release the man held by any tyrant. We can do as a human being, but he tells Zerubbabel that this mountain cannot be removed by power. It cannot be removed by wisdom and knowledge of man. But all these mountains can be rolled away. All the obstacles can be rolled away only by the Spirit of the Most High. And we call upon the Spirit of the Most High to roll away these mountains standing before Biafra, standing before Simon Ekpa, standing before the Igbo blood that being shed every day. I am not happy, Father. Let your will be done. Because your will is that we shall be happy as your children, that we shall be free. Your will and your thoughts go beyond human being. Let that your thought you said, Father, take absolute control. Enough is enough. That your children that are called by your name shall be free. That is our prayer this hour through Christ our Lord. Amen. Mazi Kelenna, ihe na-ewute m so bad. Ihe na-ewute m so bad. A sị na nwere nwoke sị na ọ bụghị na edina ya nwunye ya ka ọ ga-enyi ya nwaanyị ihe na-ewute m, mana ihe a gwara ya. Ihe a gwara ya wee mee gịnị wee dina ya. Ka ihe a gwara enwere ike gwa ya na-enweghị ihe di ya bụ na di ya onye ya nwoke enweghị ihe o dubiri na enwe ojishishi.
La di ya bụ 1 minute man.
Di ya bụ na mgbe mgbukere eri. Ịghọtaghị mgbe nwoke na-ebe akwa sị na ọ bụghị na edi na nwunye ya si na-ewute ya ma ọ enyi ya nwaanyị, mana ihe a gwara ya wee dina ya wee na-ewute ya, because na edinago ya bụ na edinago ya, mana ihe ahụ a gwara ya wee dina ya bụ the highest insult a man can take. Mgbe somebody will look unto you in your eye, look unto your eyes and tell you, do whatever you can. Onye bụ nne gị Because releasing this memo yesterday, after I was in your program yesterday, and later I joined the program. I have night shift. I will be leaving in a few minutes from now. So I joined program with my brother Kai, and I was bittered before that program. But when Mr. Henry, I think Mr. Henry from Japan, entered that program, my anger comes a little bit down. Why? Why did my anger come down? My anger come down because a person that is surrendering herself to our PM called Chioma Okoma is a damn demon and criminal. Because I don't believe anymore that she's just being stupid. But rather, these are cooked up to make sure that Simon Ekpa did not come out. If you like, believe. If you don't like, don't believe. So, how can somebody come out? Somebody who put a lawsuit against Ogenkere concerning Briggy in the High Court in America, that Ogenkere may be claiming Briggy that does not belong to him. If you remember your program yesterday, I said that they continue obeying the order of the PM for not suing anybody. Who have the right to sue any person is Dr. Ngozi Orebeze and United States of Biafra. And before I proceed, I will be here standing that my prayer is heaven hear our prayer and release Mazi, Simon Ekpa. Heaven hear our prayer and make sure that our PM is released. So when he comes out, we see the decision he will take and will have right as a citizen to question. Then, but if these evil people succeed in their plan, not releasing, I will be the first person that will tell Dr. Ngozi Orebeze and the cabinet to sue any person that is in concern for any reason from now. I will be the first person to say, anyway, come on US. Greg, I get men cover over Amaga. And say, also, I can't now you get men over Amaga here. Because you cannot play a good person to the detriment of your life and the life of the citizens of the United States of Biafra people. You cannot play innocent to the detriment of the life of the 50 million of people in the people. Look at people tripping. Some will lose their job this period for going to Finland because they will not come back in time, and before they come, they will give them, they will remove them from their job. All these things is fighting for truth. So now what am I trying to say? When Henry entered yesterday, after all these things, Henry came and tell us the truth. He is a member of the cabinet during the time of Mazi Simon Ekpa, the prime minister. This woman and the husband doesn't have any key post. They are not a minister. They were in the cabinet, but just like ordinary cabinet like Adadaramma, especially the husband. The only person that have a director of that is a kind of sanitary health, sanitary position, cleanness and health, or that is a disease or whatever.
Disease control, disease control.
There's disease control. She is a director, but she is not the minister of health. So this woman was working under a minister of health, under the Mazi Simon Ekpa. So Professor Chioma was not holding any ministerial appointment. But she came and tell the world and the Biafra that she is Secretary General of Biafra in the time of France, Simon Ekpa. Not knowing that she was Secretary General in the government cabinet of Ogenkere Brigi. Confirmed. So the husband having no position, no ministerial appointment. And that other man having no ministerial appointment. So Joy Okoma was only heading a department in the Minister of Health. She is not the Minister of Health, but a department in the Minister of Health. So how come she lied to the world that she is the secretary during the time of Simon Ekpa Njoku, Secretary General? Pure lie and deceit. So when you look at these people and the game they are playing and all their lies, then you ask yourself, what do they want to achieve? What do they really want to achieve? And this shows you that today, after the court, I had Mr. Choose, Coach Choose, that's from the US, telling us from inside the court that our PM talked about Dr. Ngozi Rebeze, talked about Biafra being redeclared. Which Biafra being declared? United States of Biafra. Inside the court today. And people come and raise memo to deceive people that Dr. Ngozi Rebeze is deceiving people. What do they want to achieve? Only to make sure, look at the game this people are playing. If you watch Master Prophet, and IPOB, what do they want to achieve? To make sure the United States of Biafra declared is being destroyed and neglected and make sure that it didn't work. And that is what these people are working inside this court. And that is what they are working inside United States of Biafra to make sure that that declaration didn't stand. They are working hand in hand with IPOB. If you like, believe it this night. If you don't like, take it. They have told you, somebody who read he is the person who what do you call it? The moderator in that United States of Biafra declaration in Finland. She was the moderator, I think. And this woman is telling you that the United States of Biafra is an organization, not a nation. She moderated it and she signed as United States of Biafra citizen, holding the card as United States of Biafra citizen. And today she's telling you United States of Biafra is what? Is a organization. Just the same thing to go 247 in prison. So what the plan is to make sure paid from Nigerian government to make sure that that declaration didn't stand. If you are a clever man in this time around and you allow this Biafra declared, destroyed, shame on any person that is in this forum or that is hearing this message, and you still support anything that has to do with the Okoma and these evil people that is this press release. So let every person pray strong that Simon Ekpa be released. That is my only little submission this evening. And my greetings to everyone. Thank you, my brother, and God bless you.
Thank you, Mazi Greg, Daronian Uchom Master, Makamele, grab the mic.
Yeah, Mazi Kelen Nandewo.
Dalo.
Onye isi ọlụ ka ewu mana ebu mmụọ na-eti onwe gị ghọtago mgbe o ji mata gị imepe ụzọ si ndị mmadụ bataba ọgwa nọ metele gị onye fụ nya nọdụ n'ilo eji akpọchi ụzọ kpọchizie ike n'obi siri ike ndewo. I greet everybody, my brother Greg ndewo. I think Madam Origin is here. I greet you, Mazi Obi-Wan, Honorable Obi-Wan, my brother. So special to me. I thank you. And I greet all Biafrans according by their time zone. Mazi Kelen, thank you very much. You just came out of program a couple of hours ago and you started this one. That's very nice of you. mana o nwere ihe igwe nwaanyị Isiocha mgbe ọ na-enye nsogbu ihe onye si biko nya mere ihe nne etu si dị ya mma nwanya zele ụmụ ihe ụfọdụ o kwere ya ezele wee gwa ya na ị nwere efe ị nwere ezigbo efe so ị nwere nwanne m jide ka iji na onye asịnyara jide ka o ji mana ka o ji maka onye asịnyara ka o ji mana ka o ji adịrọ mma. So yesterday, Mazi I said it in my brother Clive channel that Professor Iru Aboncha, Professor Apuonu, Professor Dinjon Anwaru, Dinjon Obi called Chioma Okoma Nana DM. Couple are look alike. What I mean by look alike is that they look like devil, both the man and the female. And I am pretty sure, very convinced, that if their children are not asking them questions now concerning their combination, asking them that. These two people, with the people they recruited and Adoya, they are in Finland, giving Obatobie the kiss of Judas, giving Obatobie the hug of Brutus. All of us know, we know the meaning of kiss, hug of Brutus, the man who kissed Jesus and lay him to the enemy, to give the enemy sign, take him, this is the man, go and take him, put him out of the road. The Brutus is a man who dear to the then Herod, I think Herod, yeah, the king in when during the time of backstabbing, crucifixion, then when the king looked back, the most shocking thing happened to his life that took his life, which is the person that stabbed him. He asked him, Brutus, Brutus, is that you? That is what Professor Chioma Okoma, the husband, Adadi Ramma, Nkiru, and all of them put together. That's what they are doing to Obatobie. If you watch Professor Chioma Okoma, always around Obatobie, whispering to his ear, pretending to be so, I don't know, behaving very, very uncomfortable. A professor. Now, they are trying to cover up the evil that they have done and the evil that they are doing. Trying to, pretend. Maybe, Professor, I don't know if you are forgetting that pretense can never last forever. It's just for a while. You can only fool a man once, twice, the next you will catch up with that. One of our brother complimented Adadi Rama for being there here. My brother, you spoke well, but the beginning when you said about Adadi Rama, no, that is very wrong. Very, very wrong. Very, very wrong. Don't do that again. It is your way, but I'm advising you as a genuine Biafran. I can never say that what Adadi Rama is, what she has saying there is good. It is never good. You see what what is causing. Look at it. Always on negativity. Always on negative. Castigating people. Telling lies. Even on what you know, what you are looking. She is telling lies. Causing chaos. Causing, distraction everywhere. Obatobie that he went there to see. Have even hold her hand and tell her, stop this madness on social media. Stop these lies. Stop this propaganda. And she told Obatobie to his face But somebody should go and tell those who are causing it. If you truly love Obatubia, I don't think you will be happy with that confrontation. This is not first, this is not second, this is not third. And immediately she came out, there right in the court, she begins to fight everybody. The other time she slapped Ajere. I'm not supporting Ajere, but at least because of what we are fighting for, because of this man being in prison for years, because it doesn't look good, it doesn't portray good when you are in the court, you're behaving like a mad person. So Adade Rama have nothing to compliment her for. Adade Rama was given 1,900 by a known person to be in Finland. After 2 days, she claimed that the card or the money lost, and the same unknown person give her extra $1,000 or euro. My brother, that will give you a very red signal on her mission there. Adade Rama submitted a letter that you don't know the content and those who gave it to her for the first time. The second time they submitted this last one, Biafrans are not aware of the content of that letter. Have you asked yourself what is going on? It's not everybody that's saying nine kibine nigga. So I don't look at them because of how they put tie, they are running around Obatubi and shouting this and that. No, go beyond that. These people, these men, they are evil. And I want to tell us here, I want to remind us, these people are not truly fighting what we are fighting for. These people you see there, Chioma Okoma and the husband with Adede Rama and Nkiru, they're all of them. They are not for the freedom of Obatubi. It is open. Look at the press release that the cabinet members are releasing. Look at how they interview themselves. Look at how coordinated they are. Look at how peaceful they speak. Look at how genuine from heart they are speaking, talking about the freedom, talking about Biafrans, talking about why we are there in Finland, why what is going on is going on. But look at what Adade Rama is saying. Look at what a woman, a tomboy, Professor Irawancha Aponu Chioma Okoma, look at the way she's talking. From a place of envy, from a place of sabotage, from a place of destruction, from a place of hatred. You can see it is all over. So there is nothing to compliment them. And I will say this: any Biafra, any Biafra that contribute any dime for them, that Biafra need to ask his or herself a question. And they will have Biafrans to contend, because you are enabling them to continue sabotaging. You are enabling them to continue to do bad things to this journey. We will not allow that at all, at all.
Thank you.
I would say that, please permit me to round up. You see, our people that are in Finland, thank you very much. Continue doing the best you know. We know that the remaining days are Tuesday and Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, our DPM, have called for support for those who are in Finland. At least that call needs to be honored, and honored very well. It is not easy. Even if it's $1, $5, $10, $100, 1,000, 2,000, 500, anyone you have, let us go to that account and support, so that those people will be there. At least for that Tuesday and Wednesday, we need heavy presence of Biafrans in that court to stand with Obatubi, to stand with our freedom, to share up on what is going on. We need it, and it has to be so. Thank you, Mazi Kelena, for this wonderful opportunity. I really have other things to say, but maybe I will come back as time permits. Thank you, may God bless us.
Thank you. No, grab the mic.
Hello, Mazi Kalenda. I greet you, thank you. Emanda na o nwere ihe enwere much to say because all this nonsense nwaanyị a display na social media o nwere nke just as you were just otu isi na-ekwu kịta that na o nwere evidence o nwefọ ihe ọbụla o kwube but ị hụrụ ihe ọbụla mmadụ na-eme ị bịa hapụzie jealousy ya clown on your head or ị bịa iwerezie anya ụfụ ihe abụọ ahụ nwere ike ime ihe ọwụ onwezi otu esi tie gị one corner ịnọrọzi ebe ahụ ị na-ajụ onwe gị onye mere m ihe knowing truly well that onwe onye mere gị ya n'ọgụnwa ji aka gị ma onwe gị ọ ya wụ ihe nwaanyị a display because na ihe niile for 1 year plus now nwaanyị a kwurula about Dr. Abueze o nwere nke o nwere ike akpọpụta n'ụlọ ikpe taa na ọwụ eji ụlọ ikpe pụta enye anyị update o nwere nke nwaanyị a nwere ike defend ọ na-egbuchashi anyị ọ na-eme nke a and Dr. Abueze na onwe ya kwanụ kpebie that na ọ gaghị respond to the woman na onwe ya kwanụ achọrọ itinye onwe ya na chain kịta na onwego new group ọ na-afịanụ ya ahụ ọkpọ mmadụ ọsị ụmụ chiwawa Ngozi ji kpojuo social media ya nwego chiwawa nke ya ọntụ ya maka a na-echezi ka ọ bịa ka before okwu ebido mana enwe much mụnwa nwe ikwu the only thing mụnwa chọrọ ikwu here now that na sị gị putuo ya in record afọ agwụla agwụ already ha for let's say 4 months ị hụrụ taa ya na ndị atọga na ọ ga-ahụ ọgwụgwọ afọ a ụta ya na ndị atọga na ịma onwego mgbe imege program ga-esi that na ebe ọla dị ụma ngara na ọwụsasịa ya pụtakwa ọkwa the same thing ihe ga-eme ị hụrụ ma nna m asị ya wụ ikuku nna ya ọha niile enwe nke ga-anọ afọ agwụ oye ka apụta mana for all this because that na anyị ncha nọ ekwubuele m okwu a the other time that na mgbe before anyị anụ aha Mary Chike Alex Dislasuba ọ ya wụ mgbe ahụ ị na-eme program na-asị that na enyesilekwa onwe gị na ị ga-ejide aka na ayọn mgbe ahụ ka ị na-ekwu okwu ayọn na eziokwu nwaanyị a tiri onwe ya na chen mgbe ahụ the woman bịa tiwe onwe ya na chen mana ozugbo ahụ ọ bịa nụzie that na Mazi Ekpa sị na onye akpọla ibe ya ejekọt onye mere nke the woman na-adọkakwara left for me eziokwu m niile si Dr. Abueze ya tinye nwaanyị a na chen once because anyị ncha nọ na social media na-aṅa ntị ọwụ anyị nwa ahụgaghị ihu m nke m ji na-ekwu anything but for a fact that na ozugbo ahụ ekwuru okwu a nwaanyị ahụ juru ya oyi mgbe man ya from US sịrị enyi ekwekwala n'onwe that one nwaanyị ahụ sụrụ ya mgbe ahụ all this mkpọmkpọ oku ọ mmadụ ka a na-akpọ ya mkpọmkpọ oku a karịala siti nwaanyị a na chen just otu ahụ esi wepụta afọ ahụ Lasuba apụtakwa ebe a na kpọpụta nwaanyị a na court ọkwasị ya nọ Paris ya apụta ebe a bịa gbakwa n'aka ebe ihe ọma otu esi na-egbukwanụ ụmụ aja na ya because all this nuisance nwaanyị a na-ekreti na social media mkpọmkpọ oku a karịala ma o nwegodi onye ọzọ o nwere mgbe ọkwa Rose si na ya ga-eteki onwe nnọọ onye okwu ruru n'ọnụ si okwu pụgodinu si kpọpụtagodinu nwaanyị a ka nwaanyị akọwatatụrụ anyị ndị egbuchighi ndị a niile ka ele ma nwaanyị a ọ ga-eji nwayọọ kwere onwe ya ugwu maka na ihe ọwụkwa mgbe ọbụla ọra bụ nke a na nke ọzọ ọ dịgo too much. Ọ mmadụ ka a na-akpọ ihe a nwunye mmadụ ihe mma mmadụ otu a ka m si ekwu nke m ọ nwunye mmadụ ọ mma mmadụ ọ dịghị mma na asịkwa nke udo chia akwụkwọ adad na onwe onye udo ahụ nwe onye ọ sọrọ nsọ because for ya nwa ebe ya nwa na onwe ya ekpebikwele that na udo agaghị adị. O nwere mgbe o nwere program play because anụmanụ olu nwaanyị ahụ karịa na this your platform. Ọ sịrị that na ya masịgodi ya na ndị niile mgbe udo na ọwụwụ ya na nke ọkwa Dr. Abueze ka ọ kpụ n'ọnụ. Ọ ya wụ the same okwu ahụ ị na-ekwu that na o nwere ndị ọwụ ya ha nwa ahụgo that na ha teach here now they have a lot a better part to play for the restoration of the nation we are talking about. But because of all this mkpọmkpọ okwu onye rukwe nna nwanne ya ala azụ a ga-ahapụzini ya ụta ọkwọ mmadụ mgbe m na-alọta ahịa ka mgbe m na-aṅa ya program ntị from ahịa mgbe m na-alọta isi that na otu even how bad bongo si jọọ njọ ihere ekwe ha na ha ya abịa na court because ha madad na o nweghị ihe ha na-abịa testify ebe ahụ mana ndị be anyị bịara ije ha ihe a niile a na-akpọ egburu ebe ọkwa ndị be anyị gasịkwa na ụmụnne ha gburu ma ga-ajụzienunu ka ndị Igbo a dị ofu Igbo a n'onwe ebe asị a na-asụ ya again n'elu ụwa apart from ndị nke akpọrọla Caribbean ka ha ga-eme ha ọ naanị ha nwawu ndị like dịrị ego ka ọ naanị anyị nwawu mmadụ ihe eji ego eme nke ọwụda na onye ihe ọwụla e nyere gị kpam ikpebiela ire one village ma ya wụrụ that na a ga-akpọ gị ezigbo mmadụ ọ na ị ga-aza afa ndị nna ukwu siri ndị nna ukwu na chọrọ ka ịza mana nwaanyị a to cut everything short ị hụrụ ọdịmma ya na ikuku nna ya ọ ga-alast ị hụrụ ọdịmma ya na ndị a gara na Finland ma na-amakụ isi nna ejidegodiri m fon a ka m gaa nyụọ mamịrị ọ gaghị alast anyị ga-anọkwa ebe a mgbe ọ ga-eme. Thank you nwanne jisi ike Chukwu gbaa gị ume.
Thank you Ndubueze daalụ ọ dị ugo nnọọ maka mere grab the mic. Ajugo, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, go ahead. No.
No. Ekpa etinye m ihe n'ọnụ ozugbo gị na-akpụ m.
Ị ga-agbụpụta ka iji elie elu.
N'ọgwa m nke m ga-eme ugbu a. Hey, so my brother Greg like almost okutechara know my heart very well. Very, very well. Chọma Okoma na di onye ka fabụ. Kedu onye fabụ? Kedu ife fa na-achọ? Kedu ife fa na-achọ? Kedu onye fabụ mgbe Simon was around?
Oh, Professor Sugana n'ọrụ.
A whole damn professor and doctor enwe position enye n'unu na brigade. A whole professor. Na kedu otu ihe esi nwe professor ime enyi ezigbo ọrụ kara aka ịma na o nwere question mark. Enwe big doctor cabinet niile a enwero nke enyere ya If you know a big question mark, Pajekene Jejina and Ajukano onwe for ajụjụ. Kedu ife mere na nwoke ma bụ ọwụ PM ọ na-achị ọchịchị na onwe position onye na anyị kedu ife mere achọcha nnọọ position a ga-enye nnọọ a professor or director of disease and control under somebody. Disease and control is a big department. So one department can another person, another department. That is all you were able. And if you remember, Lazuba told us, no, now we general meeting, the cabinet, a former OES member. The inner caucus, we may say no meeting. If you go ever belong, and careful that PM knows what he's doing. Who and Lazuba is having a program now. Chomo Koma Nadia. You see where they belong. That's why they put all of them in that general platform, because it's not cabinet, it's a general platform. Father Deba within the media. MMM general something, Ekpa. The real people not this men came with meeting. Are they not ashamed of themselves? Now, like if you could come if you're hearing my voice, Bukene Afra Ekpunisi. Bukene Afra Ekpunisi. Mekene another enweki kesi bread ya iru. Bread ya isi diketa. Iru ga potato. Mmadụ na-enwe ife na-efe itie. Ịnọ n'ijọrọ njọ nwanyị na ọkwa na jeje buru afro karịrị gị jeje buru n'isi everyday afro.
Amanya ma ọ bụ onye isi ukwu atọ.
Ihe amakwa ma ọ bụ onye isi ukwu atọ.
Onye isi mmadụ ịtọ.
That is so appalling. Agma asịnụ di ọ na-afụkwa because ị na-eve ife bụ anya fụ na chọmọ ka ụmụ akarịrị dibiri ụlọ. If I walk without telling you, enwe kalenda enwe ka isi kwue wajoko obi here.
Wajoko simbe. Joko simbe.
So
I'm the Joko simbe.
Because obu no muke a professor. Allow you.
Akadela Joko simbe by. Yeah, Joko simbe.
Obu no real this thing now. The man got now professor quite no we Google. Upon even now Lazuba Ashawo Kobo. The men on social media, are you associating with yourself with such a human being? Eh? It's so ridiculous. It's so like I don't even understand it. Kemaru Danya PM Jafuzo. The first time I put a Kenefa, Ojirocha plate. Second time, I cross plate to Rogonogo. That in such a way that they will see. They are quadro. Because if all job I did too much. Obibia Lazuba Biaradia. Obia for a mission. She has a mission she has to fulfill. And we all know that. But all this is surprise. All of them are all the same because PM, that's nobody like you. All of them, count all of them. They've all collected money from Nigerian government. That group, if not the ones who know, those that their name has not come out must have gotten something behind. Chomo come to JJ register, no collect go from Nigerian government, and Lazuba they are aware of it. Maka mgbe mmiri ga-eri ọ ga-eri fa niile gba. So hey Jenna, we've seen them all, we've known whom they are, ma ndị na-adịrị apụta bụ very well na social media anyị apụtago va niile apụtago anyị afụsịkwanụ va fụ ka shape va niile dị fụ ka academic level va dị fụ ka ndị niile nwere lawyer certificate from Nigeria, all of them we've seen it all. We've seen it all. Ikuku ekuona anyị afụ n'ike ọkụkọ. Asị m Chukwu nna nwere ife ọjọọ anybody jiri bịa there to hurt Simon Ekpa ga-adị ile. O nwere ife ọjọọ. Ndị be anyị na-echefu kene na mma o wetere picture mgbe ọ dị nwatakịrị obu ọfọnadị. Ọ bụrụ na enwere ife ị na-echeta cheta nwoke ndị picture were ya wee na-adụ onwe gị ọdụ. Lazoba ekwuru anụ okwu ọ gwara na-ama ijiji ma ịpụta ị na-eme vuga. Nekene akwa Eggman kụwara. Kedu onye o mere affect? Eggman and Lazoba. Immediately go check it. Kwa niile nọ na social media. Ọ kụwasịrị agha amara how many days o ruru. Lazoba turned to Ogenkere. Now, Feb, the egg is bothering two of them. Kedu onye ọzọ Eggman egg may affect immediately. Oh, Lazoba, she was the first that hit Buza. Okay, matter how strong God. Ochongolok. Shame on her. Even agadi wine. A better name you because have been in a health field, a better name that she's acting out of depression. And if it's not properly controlled, it will end in a very bad way. A better name a better name no. I just because she's treading on a very, very bad way. And it will hit her so bad. Yes, to hit her so bad. I've seen it. To hit her so bad. Thank you so much, Kalena. And God bless you. Bless everybody that truly travel to Finland for the sake of PM Simon Ekpa. And God bless those who will contribute to sustain those who are there. And God bless those who have a mind to do so, but they are not financially buoyant and they are not able to be there, but they have a good heart to do it. God bless each and every one of you. And mighty God blessing to Dr. Ngozi Orebeze, who stood firm in all this earthquake, heavy earthquake, tornadoes. She stood her ground. And God bless you, Helena, and your family for standing on the faith. And all Biafrans who follow that light, the true light. We are citizens of United States of Biafra. The government cannot do 100% what we want. They do some, they will not do some. We citizens have the right to talk, to say, hey, government, you're not treating us well. Why can't you have it like that? Why can't, if it's something they can do, they do. If it's something they cannot do, we'll find a way out. But we have that right. They are our government. And it's the government of the people by the people. Colombia, this United States of Biafra that these human beings are destroying, it is in the earth handle of Simon Ekpa. He stated there categorically with the 40th state of Biafra, United States of Biafra. The government, he said he felt that he feels like climbing the tree with the United States of Biafra constitution. It's in its earth handle. So use your eyes and watch all these human beings. 90% of them came from IPOB. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you, Ojugo, Mazi Silvanos, Omakamele, grab the mic. It has been a while.
Kelenna, ndewo.
No, sir.
Amaka menere gị. Biko, ọ bụrụ okwu ka m chọrọ ikwu. Na this is struggle, anyị dịka nwaanyị na-ere anwụrụ. Anyị ahụ na mmeni ọba aka. Ya, Amaka menere gị ga. Yeah, so this is struggle. I think nwaanyị na-ere ọtaba ọmehụ ọba aka na ọfụbe anyị afụla meni ọba aka
ma nke akata
yes so na ihe gbasara this thing ihe na-okwe eji esheki m emere okwu ikwuru one day mgbe ọbụla ị hụrụ ọ hapụrụ like this otu nwoke be anyị ọchị gị na onye nye na ahụ bekọrọ ihu burukwa ọrịkwa mma awụ ihe rụgo ọrụ na this struggle. If not, ewepụla this woman he betray you onwe. This woman na-akpa ada dị ọra mma. Mana this woman enweghị ike ime anything apart from this struggle. Because ọhụụ mmiri niile ka na-echepụtara ihe. Program ya ejebeghịrị bịa one day adịkwana interested. Ido mgba gị na mụ na onwe m ana m arị boiling mgbe ụfọdụ nnụ na-eji ewepụta program ya. Because ihe ka ya mma wụ ipush ya out. Somebody Simon o gwara gị ọdụ n'ihu di ya. Simon agwa gị na ya cancel this woman almost 80 times. Kpụ ya sabụ. Adị nwoke na nwunye ya eche na ihe iri ha mma wụ ibitrelu onwe ha. Anyway na Nigeria amaghị m otu ha onye ọbụla chiri bịa n'Europe mgbe niile makpụrụ. Ọ bụrụ ndị zụtara prọfesọ o jiri ego zụta ya. Degwere ndị awọdụ ya awọdụ na skuul ndị student awọdụ otu Obasanjo ha arịchara Buhari ha awọdụ chara ha doctor degree na-ejenwu skuul. If not this woman ere ka ahụhụ bụ isi nye na die ebe ihe ọzọ ụka ha mkpa but ihe nna ajụ ha wụ that ebu ha n'obi na Simon agụ ha apụta because atịrị ihe ọ bụrụ ihe ogoshiga ọ bụrụ na ọwụ true na Simon ga-apụpụ asụ n'ala rakwarakwa a na-echere mgbe ọ pụtara ka ọ bụpụ ka o jizi aka ya bụpụ disi asụ n'ala ka anyị lewezie ya anya that the whole world wepụtara time wepụta money prepare this is the declaration you know onwe ya no iwepụta picture ọhụ ọnọdụ ya agbatịrịtịrị na nye m ya ma die ọ dị onye na ihe egosiri because of this struggle ị ga-ejiri ebụna ọ dị mmadụ na onye dị otu gị enweghị ike ime something ya dịrị otu ha ọ dị na otu o siri ha dị na anyị ihe na-erubeghị 2 years this woman ewepụta that video ebe niile ihe niile dị ya wụ spokesperson ọ nọ na that declaration that day akọrọ ọkọletiri ha ID card with that USB this card this national ID card mgbe anyị nọ na Britain why ebighị that card all because of USB ka ejiri bi card because anyị abamana into a nation everybody na-enwe ID card abama a na-enwe ya na amamihe na organization na a nation na-enwe but ejichaghị ya anyway Nnamdi Kanu ekwugbula ihe okwu ọ chịgị dat na this is struggle ịhụrụ dị ihe ọwa anụkata hụrụ ka nga mango mkpụrụ osisi nụ anụkata ka breeze ebe ndị ga-adapụ others continue at the end ihe ga-afọ n'elu onye nwunye ga-aghọta small because ọ na otu ya shake ya amara ndị ga-afọ all out and kele na emere okwu ikwuru isi hala mgbe hu suru otu gị bụrụ ebe the public eno shege na ha dịkwa mma jee pụrụ that place ebe majority eno lee ihe na-awụ ya ọnụ ka bụ lee ihe na-eme na social media ihe otu ihe hụrụ oge nkere dị ka Chioma na di ya ga-arị na this struggle ma mgbe egbibiri ahụ mgbe na ọtụ adị Chineke ebere na Biafra amụna na guloyi amụna na ihe ewu amụna na anya arụrụ ara na ka emere ihe amụna na ndị ebere for struggle mụna ndị ebere for leadership envy and jealousy Nnamdi Kanu kwuru ọ sịrị na onye ọbụla nwere hụ every Igbo man hụ nwere hụ envy and jealousy adị ndị na-eme ihe ijekwa ha that position agaghị ha arụlie agaghị emelikwa eriten na ya but always fight ndị wepụtara time ime eme ihe anyị na-ahụ na this struggle fight ndị ga-eme ga-eshi ha bịa mee kwa agaghị eme mgbe a na-arụ ọrụ ha ka ha ji egbuga Ngozi today Ngozi eche na ya the first place pụtara ni after emere Nnamdi Kanu arrest most of them ha nọkwa dia lee ihe ọzọ nchere ịgwa gị ewu that when those who are fighting the grace must surely receive the disgrace. Those who are fighting grace will at the last receive disgrace. Because you can't fight a grace and survive. When you want to fight a grace, you get disgrace. Watch this woman and her dear. A family. Girls okwu ha ga-atụrụrị ụmụ ha. Gee rekọdụ ha ga-enye na this history of Biafra. Ụmụ ha ga-agụta. Because ihe niile ga-emecha happen na paper na books. Njem anyị na-eje ihe a ga-edechiri akwụkwọ. But ka ihe dị generation ọ ga-agụta. Ya. Ọ dịghị njọ. Mmadụ ideny. Because he hated somebody. Otu ka ha chiri echiri je ihe that day ihe na-eme. Nwaanyị so na mbe o so na mitri. Mgbe a kpọrọ oge nkere m ya agbalaga. Vam esi ihe hụrụ vam na-eme na. Ọ na-arepia damage control. But he recorded, everything is recorded. Onye ọbụla ga-ahụ ihe ọ ga-aghọta ihe ọ kụrụ. Because Adadi Oramma kwuru apart from this struggle, onye ọbụla na this struggle na-elufu ego. Ndị jiri ego enwere ha mission ha jiri ga. Because Adadi Oramma ahụ onye ga-sponsor onwe ya. Europe anyị sponsor onwe for almost 2 weeks na ya nọ na Finland. Ọ bụrụ ihe kara ahụ ebe ha ghọtara mkpụrụ ha riga. So yeah, my brother.
Thank you.
Yeah, the truth. But oya kụrụ ihe ọhụrụ ga-aghọta ya. At the end, otu ka ha ga-eji apụshi otu ka ha ga-eji adapụ. Nnamdi Kanu kwuru ya. Ọ sị na this struggle ho 3 nhara mkpụrụ anụkata breeze bụ ndị ga-adapụ. Others continue. O jiri onye program and what to this thing ejadi. Those who started it may not reach to the end. So, kaide ejekwe n'ubi na jina ka jishike my brother.
Dalorian, thank you so much. Thank you, Mazi Sevanos Dalo. Chino Amakamele, grab the mic.
Thank you, Mazi Kelenda. God bless you. Kamba pure, tacho bo mi bata bete. Onwe ona onwe go si redim no bi just ka mi bata gonye egwu ano nwa kwuo one or two things. Dear friends, I greet you all. Biko ndi kuchebugoro okwu all protocols observed. Daalụ na lienne. Egwu asị ole oke ndị ọjọọ ketara n'ime ụwa. Ha tụfuru ọtụtụ oge ha n'ime njọ, kpasịa akụ nke juru ụwa anya, n'ikpeazụ eziokwu wee maghị ikpe ma jụkwa ha. Ama m na egwu abụghị direct the way esi wee gụọ ya na n'ụka or something like that, ihe ụka maka eluigwe or is something like that, but ihe nji wee gụọ ya with ọjọọ na eziokwu, ya ndị ọjọọ na ndị eziokwu, how it will end. And I use that method to generalize it so that it will not just be like Biafran alone, but for anybody who might hear it, just consider yourself whether you are a good person or a bad person. You must belong to one. Imam sigi, imam bekita gwamna na idiro iburo onye ọjọọ ibokoro onye ezigbo mmadụ. No, you must choose one. Yeah, ikpe mala eziokwu aka azụ dị ya. Are you part of ndị aka azụ? Mana ọ bụrụ gị na-ekwu against gị na-ekwu against ndị ọjọọ. Mana indirectly you are part of them. Achọrọ m ikwute okwu aka because m na ụmụaka m. So ihe ji okwu wee bata na dị ise ihe na-abụ achọrọ m ịgwa ndị na-ege m ntị okwu. Ọkwa ịfụ na ihe ekwugo m ya before, mana ihe ọ ji adị maka anyị na-repeat ihe anụnwa bụ ka ihe hapụ ịdị na confuse, ọ ka hapụ ịga ikwukwe na ngaramara at the last. Our brother kele ndị na-ada ekwu that when the men undermine the truth, there is consequences that are with. It doesn't matter kike o si adị difficult. Ọkwa ịfụ njem a ngwa gị na ma fube the handwork of spirit man am na atụ ash because it has to see at the end they will fall woefully. In all obido bota obido from the time Mazi na kan banye n'ihe a onwere onye ọbụla bụ onye ụgha aka nsi ana ha bụ ọnụ till today. Ha meche at the end of everything they will fail where they will regret. Mana ihe nji wee bata bụ ka ngwa anyị na just the way Mazi Simon, even though that in the DOS I can about even this new first one, they are not still in support, even though they have but they are not talking anything about how to make a way forward. They just want to be stagnant. In fact, onye na-anaghị ege USB research or another platform again, but real Biafra TV. One name in say a lot of things because on a research here to the way that ever confused you must understand it. Okay, America in know Makaha today. And well, also not 80,000. I think 80,000 among those who follow their declaration on back. Now we are there now. We know what they are getting. Hansa life sentence. Life, sorry, death sentence. On a quick also is not Kimali Hena away to go. I have to rock it no nyaka did Hena again. Mana is likely Makaka go to any other country. Very difficult because of our own. I don't know, Diko, Ebuka and Egu. I told you we're wine. Opponent kind of our problem. Nigeria there about false witness. Opulum 19 kind nature kind. Yeah, one natana vunobi. Have one me and I bomb 9. But just little token of that generations to come will be suffering. Pikono. Just like Mazi melody, the sentence of the taking of Mazi Nnamdi, they are taking him to be useless, even though now good, better, best. At that time, he's still at better. One day, the declaration document is the best. It can matter what I'm married. Have to any confusing man. Biafra Unite for more than 10 to 15 minutes in Nonankia. I was crying for people on and even Minahana day with you. Up to 500 and something no life negi anti on age trash name a brainwash. For making them to understand the truth. I don't know how to now go on Bible somehow saying is happening in our own time. Many people will perish. And again, I know part of it because it must surely happen in our own. And those are our problem. Our problem is our own, and we will handle it. Part of it because just like the way our PM, even though Meluka, the kind of thing today. With Mazi Simon, one now the car go this man. Now no we too. A Kenini nigga Walungozi or Abez, our deputy prime minister, Dr. Ngozi or Abez. One and over this woman, our PM with Kemaya Denandota. Oh, may go that they are taking him to be useless as well. Triple in one. Ejineko Fonye Guranye. Onya half EB. Makanya has come out from Mazi Nandekaham. Madasi na ebe our PM have Yaka Monter on Nachitas. One day I go if you want to be a genuine Biafra, go back to Masop. Never be do. Even if it's only sorry the conscience of doing it right. Go back to Masop and never because whenever you want to talk about peace, if you are sincere with yourself, one name man is emotional. Very street. With time, people will join you. But our millions against him. But today, millions are go his friends. Now, I think consequences are wait. Only open through to mama say na we case me because then we case me at the end maybe I get it tomorrow. Only men with the Biafra. But can I make that confused? Because again one open our PM now what the peace. Be very, very careful. Only one program on me. How can he maintain peace? No with this freedom. How can he maintain peace? So can't he when a lot of chaos in our land? It means that he in a video. No, now you make it sure they will any atom of Nigerian breathe in our land. One or peace or mean another statement. If you want peace, prepare for war. But onye gotali ihe mean ma ọ bụ na ịma ihe na-eme the meaning of that because as this light and darkness is one hand with power and cable stand on it very, very well because open it all the darkness and all the while is that because the light has been like being gentle and quiet, trying to make peace. But when that peace is not working, when you want to make it to be genuine and permanent, you got the organize to the last, and after everything, that peace you want will come. Go history of doesn't even with the go their freedom. How that make peaceful exit. Oh, my peace, but how many want anything from peaceful? That's why our PM do about for us at that time. And open over that thing, no made that carry invade our land too much now. Omega di obenete go small. So because of that, we are not ignorant of what is happening now, and our DPM got a off. That's why I got to say we must defend our land. We are not stupid about what is going on, but yet we will not make trouble. That's why every day I say, oh, every day puts on so folk and I invade our land. Act on that. She's acting. Is AJG. So can't you there because so could them none. Yen na one the Bible. It have for this light, this little light that is leading us on your no more. So even our PM now got the peace. Be careful, don't be stupid. Peace. When you want to make it to be real, go for war, and you will get that peace you want. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dalorian Nachi. Mazi Greg, over to you as we round up.
Yes, man. Thank you for giving me another opportunity again. Something just come to my mind because, and if you do not protect your egg will break. So what I want to alert the Biafrans this evening again is, I will need to check here. Majority of them that have joined 100 men that called by Kanu Takano, telling you there is no thing like United States of Biafra. Many of them who are gone, their leg is in United States of Biafra, their leg is in IPOB. I want the Biafrans to understand the game. The game is to keep Mazi Nandukan in the prison and keep Simon Ekpa in the prison and make sure that this Biafra, they did not succeed to stop with the declaration on November 29, 2024. They want to use these people to destroy it. And once they succeed, Biafra will not have opportunity again. I'm telling you before God. To get that opportunity again, to have self-referendum, to be able to do what Simon Ekpa did is impossible. For us to allow this thing to be destroyed, it is impossible. And you can wait from now to the next, the kingdom come, as they say it. UN is not coming to give you anything like referendum. They are not coming to give you anything like referendum. This is 100% Nigerian government agent to make sure they destroy this United States of Biafra declared. If Biafrans allow it, if Biafrans allow it, we are destroyed. If you are a Biafran, stand up and defend this cause. I'm telling you the truth. I don't care whoever that is concerned. I don't care about Dr. Ngozi. I don't care about any cabinet. I don't care about any person. But I'm telling every Biafran today, listen, stand up and defend this Biafra declared. If you allow it, we are gone. If you believe, I want you to remember this hour. It's 10 o'clock here. Mark it. If you allow this thing to die, the Biafra is dead. Except you refuse it. Thank you, Mazi, and God bless. That's the only message I want to pass. Good night.
Thank you so much, Mazi Great. Now, I want to tell us, Akadere Kuchionwa. Imane Jiragwegu. Ake Kuchionwa me. Ihe n'igwe kwuru na ọ bụ ya ga-eme. Onye pụrụ ikpuchi ọnwa akara ka m. Aka ekpuchi ọnwa mee. Aka dịrị ekpuchi ọnwa. Eziokwu bụ ọnwa. Eziokwu bụ ihe. Eziokwu have no competition. Eziokwu na-akwụ ọtọ. Eziokwu na-enwu dịka ọkụ. The Bible says that light shineth in darkness. Or say that darkness comprehend it not. Ebe ọbụla darkness dị, ihe bata ya, darkness awa. That is truth for us. Mazi Ekpa is the truth. Everything put to go in place. And it is the truth. USB declared is not the making of Dr. Ngozi Arabez. No. Mazi Ekpa and all of them voted collectively for that very declaration. And I want to tell us, nobody can destroy USB declared. Nobody can. Many years ago, however, now I am going to rely on Mazi Ekpa many years ago, however, now I am going to rely on Obrogodi now. But by this time next year, no Gapata. Nobody can destroy the truth. The truth is that the declaration happened. That is the truth. So onye gbasakwa leka ogazuo ike. The thing, but it is normal for you to disagree or for you to dislike some certain things. Man, when some things you cannot change. Because if I have a plan on Mazi until Obuta, then I'm gonna say if I get over my plan, I'm out me for but if I ain't chanting them a plan on for a declaration. Aporia, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze and the other Biafrans made sure that he planned, that he planted, that they watered it. That was just what happened. So until Obuta join here, if I name nobody can destroy it. That is just the simple truth. If any name now, we have known them. On what I got the name. On your one, on you web DC, I have a kid. On your can now, my garden. Obo fancha gara declare from declare, then fall back to Oglenkere. Urona and Oglenkere, and near Okwa Kasioka, Okwenyeria under brigade of Mazi Banjoko Oglenkere, and near today, where are they with Oglenkere? They still fall out from Oglenkere. They created CRC BGC. From there, they have created their own, calling themselves now brigade. So we have been here. We know their stories. We know the story. So I ain't gonna have not these ones that we have already known. Na cabinet in the they are not in the minister's cabinet. So I want to kafa also if I bought that is their business. What has happened, and that is the declaration. And as we speak today, they have no place there, and they have no power to dictate for Mazi Banjoko how he should say it, the people he should work with. No, they do not have that power. So if any hand about their own until Mazi Banjoko, unless somebody find that have been threatening Kelena TV, I'm if ever your problem. But I want in a studio. That crime that I have committed, the color of your problem. Manabiko, I am an orphan, you understand? So, Burike Gabeboso, Burike Bulgari Obodo Bongo, Kamoro Webia, I would like to see you, say, oh, like Laxuba. I would like him to come now. You see, after all Arabu Fulani and others, you did not succeed. So I want to see this kind of things. I'm not a freedom fighter. That is why I told him that I am your fellow freedom fighter. No, I'm not a freedom fighter. And you are not a content creator. So why what have I done to you? Nothing. So why don't we go? Anyway, I'm married nani. I cannot chew one cook wada. Walk on one was. I am sure you're not a for Maria. And my boy, and for joining. One cook better than Negu. Ọkụkọ na egwu ọmaka mere Igbo mere all over some treats ụmụnne anyị chere anyị love starting from Jinaduru ọmaka mere eze Chiwege tụwara gị nzu n'ọgwụ nwanne m nwoke Michael from the UK ọmaka mere nwanne m ọmaka mere David nọ daalụ afọ m aka gị ọmaka mere eze Chiwege tụwara ụnụ nzu n'ọgwụ ka nna agwa gị Benjamin ọmaka mere anyị ga na-eje na ụbọchị nje okwu ama mpụ anyị ama ndị niile na-achụ anyị ga-ada ọgịnị ọ dị n'ọfọ kedu ose ọjị m ndị niile si na ọ bụ Kelena TV bụ their problem instanta mụ na ife mụ na ya kwuru wee bịa ụwa mụ na ife mụ na ya na-eme ụwa will become their problem ndị niile si na Kelena TV bụ their problem mụ na ife mụ na ya kwuru wee bịa ụwa mụ na ife mụ na ya si n'ụgbọ bịa ụwa mụ na ife mụ na ya na-eme ụwa Gabu their problem. I saw them go correct and one saw them go crack for more. Yeah, boss sorry. Then they go na one car now Gabia. Behind a woman gave us you can get the obtainable social media. Like gave us you can keep as one, like keep as one now currently, but we see that. No, yeah, was the chief cornerstone, the rejected stone by the builder. I ain't for the fulfillment of the word of God. No guy in our own time and dispensation. Namaze Banjoku, whom they see or saw as a stone that is not fit. A stone no gaba no building. Huh? Nwa Abakalika, Okwadia. Oh ya boy na-ebu tai gwara ndị ọcha na-enye ndị ọcha akwụkwọ ndị ọcha dere banyere Biafra. Is God not wonderful? Akwụkwọ ndị ọcha dere banyere Biafra o were ya na-enye ndị ọcha na-agwazi ndị ọcha na befa na fa ga-agba mbọ tiri anyị aka mee ka ya chọọ gbakwuo obodo bongo ka fa mee ka ya chọọ na fa na-respect treaty fa bara into fa bụ signatory to osisi na anya ọdịda or rejected stone. Only God can do this. No man can. Only God can do this. Aka mmadụ amemmenwe ya n'ezie na aka mmadụ batara ya ka ọ dị. Aka mmadụ batara ya batara ka abịa megide aka bịara ebe ịzọpụta anyị. Ọ ya bụ aka mmadụ batara ya. Aka mmadụ batara ya bụ aka ọjọọ, aka ndị amoosu. Ọ ya bụ aka mmadụ batara ya. Mana ị n'ezie ya for the invincible hand of God. Aka eze Chiokike abịa ama n'ike dị ire, ọ nọ n'ọrụ. Chukwu ama nkwe ka ikpe mee eziokwu a, maka na ikpe ọbụla mara eziokwu aka azụ dị ya. Chukwu abịa ma jeburu anyị ụzọ kpere anyị azụ, chụwara anyị ajọ mmụọ, chụọrọ anyị ajọ mmadụ. Nọrọ anyị n'iru, nọrọ anyị n'azụ, nọrọ anyị n'aka nne, nọrọ anyị n'aka ekpe, nọrọ anyị n'elu, nọrọ anyị n'ala, anyị anọrọ n'etiti. Ọ ga-esi anyị ike. May the Lord bless you. May the Lord protect you. May the Lord preserve you. On that evil day, may you be preserved and protected. Now, here's the truth. He said, stay blessed. And bye for now.